What is up, Heat fans? Welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, and we are live once again for a Heat versus Nets watch party. I'm back, and so is our main man, Jimmy Butler. Number 22 is returning to the lineup as he has been out for exactly 2 weeks. Got hurt on December 30th against the Utah Jazz, but is making his return after a couple-week absence into the starting lineup to face the Brooklyn Nets. A lot to get into in our pregame show, but let me know where you're watching from as you pile up into the chat tonight. I saw some real ones already in the chat before we went live. There's no surprise for me anymore. You guys do it every time, and that's what makes the Heat Report so awesome. Continue to shout out your city. 25 people watching early and often today. We got Time Man the Buckeye, Kane Angel, Peter May, J-Boy, Yami, TBC, Jamal Jones, and Liam is in the chat saying, yo, is Jimmy Butler playing tonight? He is. He's returning from a 2-week absence. Good to see Butler back into the lineup, and unfortunately, as Jimmy returns, our sweet prince Jaime Jaquez Jr. exit. Jaime has played in every single game this season until tonight. Jaquez is inactive. He suffered a groin injury last night in the Heat's win over the Charlotte Hornets and did not make the road trip to Brooklyn. And I think he is also going to be out on Wednesday against the Raptors. But hopefully Jaime Triple J is going to be able to return on Friday night when the Heat play again at home. Yami's tuning in from Port St. Lucie, Florida. Liam spamming those W's. Yeah, it's good to have Jimmy back, man. I gotta be honest, I've been on like a little bit of an addiction spree of just rewatching the 2023 NBA playoff highlights. So like, I watched the entire highlights of every game when the Heat beat the Milwaukee Bucks. I, for some reason, skipped the Knicks series. I don't know why. It's maybe because it's not as memorable to me. But I just watched all 7 games. Yeah, I'm a psycho. I watched all 7 games. Just the 10-minute highlights from NBA YouTube of the Eastern Conference Finals, games 1 through 7 against the Celtics. I don't know why it took me a second to say that. Against the Celtics last year, I watched every single game. And I tell you what, rewatching it, I really was nervous. We were going to blow a 3-0 lead, man. It was sketchy, dude. It was sketchy. You can't tell me it wasn't scary after losing games 4, 5, and 6, but I'm glad they were able to win game 7. I would not have been able to take blowing a 3-0 lead to the Boston Celtics. That is for sure. I wouldn't have been able to handle it. Yami's saying MIA. Jamal says Charlotte Hornets sucks. We beat them 4 times. Yeah, dude, I don't think we played the Hornets 4 times just yet, but like we should sweep them this year. We should sweep the Washington Wizards as well. Those 2 teams, ooh, they are bad. But who you got tonight? Brooklyn Nets, type the BKNs. If you got our Miami Heat, type the MIA. Heat lost to the Nets early on this season, but they beat them the last time these 2 teams went up and played. So hopefully Miami will be able to win again here. Jimmy's back. It's actually only the 9th game all season long. Yes, you heard that correctly. 9th time that Tyler Herro, Bam, and Jimmy are going to play together. Those 3, the big 3 for Miami, if you will, have not gotten a lot of playing time this year. 8 times leading up until this game, 9th today, but yet we still aren't fully healthy. Kevin Love's out, and so is Jaime Jaquez Jr. We thought Kyle Lowry was going to be out tonight. He was doubtful with a hand injury, but he's playing, and he's in the starting lineup. Yami says 50 likes for a shot. Sure, I'm in. For every 50 likes, we'll take a shot. It's your boy says it sucks Jaime got hurt. Yeah. Yes, it is, man. Yes, it does. He has been the mainstay in this lineup. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier in the stream, that he has played in every single game this year for the Miami Heat until tonight. He's played in all, so what are they, 23 and 16, all 39 games until tonight. Oh, it's disappointing that he's going to be out, but Jimmy Butler's in, so hopefully he's able to do what Jaime Jaquez. You'd think Jimmy Butler can replicate what Jaime has been able to do for the Heat over the past month or so, but you would have liked to see this team fully healthy. I was also intrigued to see who the Heat were going to start. I've kind of been under the assumption that even when fully healthy, it would be Kyle Lowry, Herro, Jimmy, Jovic, and Bam as your starting lineup. But if Jaime Jaquez was active, I would have been very intrigued to see if it would have been Jaime starting at the power forward spot. But we're not going to be able to find out that answer until maybe a week or so. More people tuning in to the chat, which is always good. We'll get to them and those comments in a bit. But got to show some love to our sponsor on tonight's stream, and that is Factor Meals. Hit that link, I should say, in the live chat and description of today's video, because Factor Meals is the best ready-to-eat meal delivery service there is in America. Get started on your New Year's resolutions with Factor. We're already halfway through the month of January, but it's never too late to get started and do it so with Factor. It takes the stress out of meal planning and sets you up for success in the new year. Skip the grocery stores, prep work, and cooking fatigue. Instead, get chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. With over 35 meals to choose from per week, including keto, vegan and veggie, protein plus, calorie smart. There's also so many more options. Plus 55 weekly add-ons that you can choose from. You'll have a ton of nutritious and flavorful options to kickstart your resolutions. Forget frantic lunch preps and rush dinners. Factor's 2-minute meals are your secret weapon in the new year. Fuel up with restaurant-quality meals, all delivered right to your door and are ready to be eaten in 2 minutes. Yes, that's all it takes for them to be ready to go. 2 minutes. Can't believe I'm saying 2 minutes, but yes, it is true. So head to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use code NBAchat50 to get 50% off. That's factormeals.com/NBAchat50. Use code NBAchat50 to get that 50% off. Continue to let me know who you got down in the comment section as I check out the chat here. It's your boy, says Nico, starting point guard. Don't hate it, don't hate it. Josh is in the building. It's your boy. Is also here. Dondon Fuentes says Miami. Love it. Rome 777s, baby. Jamal Jones says, I used to be a Brooklyn Nets fan. Used to is the key word. We're glad to have you on the right side right now with the Miami Heat. We got Brian McKenna with the fire emojis. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Juan Herrera's in the building. Good to see you. Content Lounge says, let's get this dub tonight. Sweet Prince Jovic going to have a game today. I hope so, Content. I hope so. J-Boy says, sup. What's up, J-Boy? Maya's World says, what's up, Rolly? Let's go, Miami Nation. Let's go. We got 2 of our star players back, Jimmy Butler and also Kyle Lowry. Let's go, Miami Nation. Where y'all at? I wouldn't say Kyle Lowry's a star player, but certainly Jimmy Butler is. Good to see you in the chat, Maya's World. Dane Haywood in the building. It's very cold in Texas today. Yeah, you ain't lying, brother. It is, I think, 16 degrees. A little bit of snow even touched the ground, which means it's chaos here in Dallas, Texas. No shitting ya. They already canceled and closed down the school districts tomorrow because of the weather, which is just unbelievable to me. It's not even supposed to snow overnight, and yet they already closed down the schools just because of the cold weather. They can't take it out here, man. Now, I will say this. I was freezing my ass off today. I'm from Rochester, New York. I'm used to much colder temperatures than 17 degrees, but I'm free. I was freezing out there today. My goodness. My goodness, it was cold. My goodness, man. Rome 77 says Nicaragua. Is that where you're watching from? Rome 77? 77777? Is that where you're watching from? J-Boy says, y'all should hire me. I'll do an LSU football news today by Chat Sports. J-Boy, I bet you do a fantastic job. I don't think we're really in the market for college football to expand, as of now at least. We'll probably expand some NBA and NFL channels potentially in the off seasons, but I'm not so sure about college football. But we do put out some college football content on Chat Sports, so keep an eye on that. LSU Tigers, man, they're a really good school, fun university to root for. But I did mention earlier in the video, in the stream, I should say, Jimmy Butler is back. Let's welcome back our main man, Jimmy Butler. Spam those 22s down in the comments section. I want to see the chat flooded early. I want to not be able to read names. I want everyone to spam those 22s. Come on. Spam it, baby. Get it up and active here with those 22s. Good to have our main man, him, me, Jimmy Butler. J-Boy. Juan Herrera. Yami. Dane Haywood. Rome. Content. McKenna. Count. Phillies back. Jamal Jones. Yami Gilchrist. Keep on spamming those 22s. Let's go, baby. Jimmy Butler's back. I had to put him on the thumbnail. I'm fired up to see Jimmy Butler take some shots and make some shots for our Miami Heat tonight. And as we were talking about earlier, every 50 likes tonight, we're going to take a shot of tequila and make sure you get us there by hitting that like button. 13 minutes away from tip. If you're ready for the game, like the video. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hit that like button. 50 people watching, only 16 likes. Let's get to 25 likes. Get halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Hopefully you didn't click off this stream when I started singing. I know my voice isn't that good. Rome says, been watching all channels to look for real fans for the channel. Are you talking about what? You going to other YouTube channels to scout for Miami Heat fans to come over here? Because if that's the case, Rome, you might have to get a 10-day contract. Look at this guy putting in the work to help grow our channel. If I'm reading that correctly, by the way. It's your boy, says, congrats on 7K subs, Rolly. I think I missed it last stream. Appreciate the kind words. It's your boy. Yeah, it was a big milestone to get over 7K. We're already 51 subscribers past 7K, continuing to get on that upward trajectory. Picked up some subscribers on that video we put out Saturday surrounding DeJounte Murray, which we'll actually have a video go out tomorrow morning as well around the latest Heat trade rumors. And I kind of ran this special last game. We didn't end up getting to this mark. But tonight's Super Chat menu, if you feel so inclined to donate and get a party going here on a Monday night. But I'll say this. If we get to $50 in Super Chats, just in total, doesn't even have to be one Super Chat, which one $50 Super Chat, I'll shotgun a beer, by the way. But if we get to $50 in total today in Super Chats, I will film a video live here after the game, and that will be going out tomorrow morning. So you guys could get first access to the video instead of having to wait a 12 or 18 hours or whatever it would be. If we get $50 in Super Chats in total, I'll film that live after the game. But other than that, any Super Chat, run in place. $5, I'll do 5 jumping jacks. Or give you a little salute, little beers cheers action. Got the pineapple happy dads on deck. $10, I'll do 10 push-ups. And $20, you get into the Miami Heat Hall of Fame. We haven't had anyone join the Hall of Fame in a couple streams. The last person to join was our main man, Sam Lochtara. He was the 15th member, was the Mario Chalmers of the Heat Report. Haven't had anybody join in over a week almost, I think. Who's going to be that 16th member of the Heat Report? Be the enforcer, be James Jones. $20 for that. I'll also take a shot as well. Count says, I'm not drinking tonight, but I will smoke Brooklyn Kush. Okay, I like that. I like that. Caleb, good to see you again, buddy. Says, any big takeaways from yesterday's game? I missed it. So if I'm going to be honest, I tried to keep tabs on it as much as I could, but it was a little difficult to do so because I was also on a NFL stream, which is why we can't do streams over the weekends right now, is because of the NFL schedule. I was on the Lions-Rams stream last night, and we went live earlier, so I kind of missed a little bit of the game. But the biggest takeaways I had from yesterday's win over the Hornets is our defense has been playing phenomenal. Against the Magic on Friday, 96 points allowed. You hold an opponent under 100. That's very good. By the way, the Magic beat the Knicks in New York today. The Knicks are just fraudulent, if you ask me. I know they didn't have Jalen Brunson, but we didn't have Jimmy against the Magic, and we still beat them. So either way, held the Magic to 96, held the Hornets under 100 as well. I believe it was 104-87 was the final coming off Dome here. I might have misremembered, but so our defense has been playing terrific. It's disappointing that Jaime got hurt in that game. I think the biggest takeaways from that game is how well Bam Adebayo is playing. And speaking of Bam Adebayo, Eastern Conference Player of the Week for Mr. Bam Adebayo. 23 points per game, 11 rebounds. Heat go 3-1. Very, very good. Very, very good week for Bam, and he correctly earned that Player of the Week honors. But if you're ready for the game, type those me's. Those are my big takeaways. The shooting for Miami was terrific. They were very well balanced, scoring Caleb. And I think the defense is the one thing that stood out to me. Terry Rozier and LaMelo Ball, one of the most dynamic backcourts in terms of scoring. They couldn't score on Miami. They couldn't score. They could not score. Yeah, the bad mid-range has been lethal lately. Brian Mechanic, completely agree. Money Matt says, hey, Rolly, who you got winning, the Bills or Steelers? And also spamming those me. I had the Bills winning. They were up 21-0. What is the score of that game now? I haven't checked that score in a little bit, if I'm going to be honest. It's 31-17, and the Bills have the ball inside the 10. So it looks like that score will hold, and the Bills will end up beating the Steelers. There's 2.5 minutes to go. So it looks like Buffalo's going to win, which stinks. I'm not a Bills guy. I don't like the Bills. Not fooled easy, says Go Heat. Love it. Love it. Love it. J-Boy's a Steelers fan? J-Boy, you kill me, kid. You're a fan of the Heat. You're a fan of the Celtics. You're a fan of the LSU Tigers. You're a fan of the Steelers. What are your teams, man? You're everywhere, J-Boy. You're everywhere. I'm everywhere too, to be honest, but yours is very fascinating in my eyes. Yours is very fascinating. Money Matt's a Seahawks fan. Yeah, listen, I mean, I'm a fan of a team that is not so popular in the Miami area. So I get it. Melvin, what's up, Melvin? Good to see you tuning into the chat. Keep on spamming me if you're ready to go in this ball game. Continue to also let me know who you got. It's your boy, says, I'm a Cardinals fan. Need Marvin Harrison Jr. at pick number 4. Well, I got bad news for you. I think it's unlikely. But who knows? I don't know. I mean, it's your boy. He could fall if New England decides to go with Jaden Daniels at 3. But if I had to look at what was going to happen and give my official prediction right now, I think it would go Caleb Williams 1, Drake May 2, Marvin Harrison Jr. 3, and then you guys would probably have to decide between another O tackle. Maybe you guys will go Malik Neighbors at 4. He's still pretty good too. Caleb says, we aiming for the 4th seed. Yes, we are. Actually, nah. F that. We're going to go for the 3 seed. Why can't we pass Philly? I don't think Philly's all that, man. I think that's the seed I want because if I'm going to be honest, the Cavs are the 4 seed right now. We're the 5 seed. I would like to jump both of them. But honestly, if we play, because the reason why I want to jump both of them is that I would rather play Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals rather than the second round. So I'm really aiming to be in that 3 spot. I would like to be in the 3 spot rather than the 6 because I don't want to go on the road in the first round. We are 2.5 games back of the Sixers. I think that can easily be made up. If I'm going to be honest, the Sixers' schedule has been very easy this year, and as they start to play more difficult teams throughout the season, I think they could fall back a little bit. I'd like to be the 3 seed so we can host maybe the Knicks or Indiana or maybe even Cleveland, beat them up in the first round because I'd take us over all of them, and then go to Milwaukee in round 2, and I think we could beat Milwaukee again. I really do. A hot take of mine, I think the Bucks are worse than they were last year. And I know that will be a little bit of a take in the NBA community because that's, well, they got Damian Lillard. Like, how could they be worse? And you guys wanted Damian Lillard. You said you'd win the title if you guys had Damian Lillard. I agree, but to me, I don't know if the Bucks really needed elite scoring in the perimeter. And by the way, Damian Lillard has had his struggles this season. I really think that the biggest issue for Milwaukee is their defense now. And they created that issue because they traded away Drew Holiday. Like, legit question. If the Heat don't even make a trade, how are they going to guard us? Like, I'm being dead serious. Their starting lineup is Dame, Malik Beasley, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. Sure, their double big lineup concerns me. We put Bam on Giannis. We put Jovic or Jaime or Kevin Love on Brook Lopez. We put Jimmy on Chris Middleton. Put Tyler on Malik Beasley, and maybe we'll put Kyle Lowry. We'll probably put actually Jaime. That'd be an interesting defensive matchup. We'll see how that goes. But pure offense, who on their team is guarding Jimmy Butler? Is it going to be Giannis? Oh, good. Bam's going to cook Brook Lopez. If it's not Giannis, he's cooking either Malik Beasley or Chris Middleton. And then if they even do put Giannis on Jimmy and Brook Lopez on Bam, well, then who's guarding Tyler Herro? Because Herro will cook Beasley, Middleton, Dame. Like, they have no perimeter defense. I'm not worried about Milwaukee one bit. I think those games will be high scoring, unlike normal Heat playoff games where they like to keep it low scoring. But because they do have a good offense. Let's not keep it twisted. But I think overall as a team, I don't think they're as good because they have no point of attack perimeter defenders. Being dead serious. That's my spiel on the Milwaukee Bucks this year. His game winner was nice the other day. There's no denying that. Do know that. Let's check back in on the chat. Money Matt says, Rolly, do you think we need to trade off this team at the deadline? If so, well, we actually have an interesting video that I do have planned. So if we get $50 in Super Chats, I'll do the video live on the Heat Report after the game. It is interesting. I'm starting to lose faith that Miami will make a minimal trade. So, like, we've talked a lot about Daniel Gafford, Tyus Jones, right? Those, like, not star players, not big-name guys, but, like, good high-level role players that can boost this team. I'm starting to lose faith that Miami will make a move for them. I feel like this team is going to think big or just say, we'll keep our assets and maybe just roll into the offseason with this team, see if we can make a run again, maybe go after someone in the buyout market, like a Gordon Hayward, like a PJ Tucker, and then if we deem it necessary to make a big move in the offseason, we'll do that with a potential D-Mitch trade. I'm starting to lose a little bit of faith on the Heat making moves unless it's a blockbuster trade, which I also don't really see happening either. I do think we need to trade Kyle Lowry. I don't know if they will. I just think it is such a front office malpractice. Kyle Lowry is not, he's effective, but not that effective. He's not that important to the team. And he clearly can get upgraded from and probably should be upgraded from. And he's got a $29 million expiring salary. You attach that with a first-round pick, that can get you something good, man. That can get you something good. So why not move off Kyle Lowry, upgrade that guard spot? I don't know, man. I tell you what, I feel like we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. Disappointment come February 8th. We're like 3.5 weeks away, but man, I'm gonna when the deadline comes and goes and we didn't make a move, I'm gonna be disappointed. D Mike says, who do you think will be available in the buyout? I could see PJ Tucker being available. Honestly, I've been hearing a lot of things about Gordon Hayward the Hornets wing being available. And I'll say this. If Gordon Hayward gets bought out by Charlotte and is available to sign, I would really keep your eyes out for Gordon Hayward potentially signing with the Heat. A little wing scorer off the bench for insurance, a veteran. He wouldn't start, but I think you could bring him off the bench as a wing that could score in spurts. Gordon Hayward would certainly intrigue me. It would certainly intrigue me. It's your boy says, can't wait for Steph Curry to Miami tweet. Gonna hit like crack. As much as I'd like it, Steph Curry is not coming to the Miami Heat. They would never trade him because other than him being a legend, why would they send away their biggest cash cow? If you know what I mean, like Steph Curry brings in so much money for that team and franchise. Like they're not trading them. They're not trading them. I'm telling you right now. But I will tell you this. We are about to get underway in Brooklyn. Heat versus Nets. Starting lineup for the Heat. Jimmy Butler is returning, and in that starting lineup, bam! Nikola Jovic, Tyler Herro, Kyle Lowry. That's your first five for Miami. For Brooklyn, you will see Spencer Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, and Dorian Finney-Smith. Two lineups that have seen each other multiple times this year. And let's hope the Heat can get another win against the Nets this season. They're in Brooklyn after 4 home games where they went 3-1, 23-16 record for your Miami Heat. And it's time to get another victory. 8 games above 500 sounds pretty darn nice. And then you head to Toronto on Wednesday to try to go up to 9 games above 500. That sounds pretty darn nice. Oh, man. Nets wearing their all-black unis. Heat's rocking the white unis. A whiteout. Butler. Bam. Herro. Only playing in their 9th game together this season. Let's hope this big three can get a win in game number 9. Tip is up, and the tip is won by the Brooklyn Nets. So the Nets will start off with the ball. Your officials, Sean Wright, JT Orr, and Matthew something. I missed the last name. The Nets start with the ball. Mikal Bridges swings it to Cam Johnson, who drives in. Out to Mikal Bridges again. 5 on the shot clock. Butler guarding Bridges. Bridges inside. Passes it out to Dorian Finney-Smith for 3. No good. Rebound Lowry. But that shot was forced by Nikola Jovic, who helped on the weak side for Mikal Bridges. Forced the pass out in the missed 3. Lowry dumps it inside the Butler on the left block. He's backing down Dinwiddie. They double him. Butler gets the Jovic at the elbow, who hands it off to Herro. Herro probing inside. Back out to Jovic. He'll fire a 3. Too strong, as he had to put it up with a second to go on the shot clock. So both teams trade misses to start the game. Make it 2 misses as Mikal Bridges misses a pull-up 3. Rebound down to Miami. Herro running out in transition, drives in on Cam Johnson, but is blocked by Nick Claxton behind. Claxton came out of the trail position and swatted that shot from Herro out of bounds. Scoreless through the first minute. 102 people watching. If you haven't already, like the video. Every 50 likes, I'm taking a shot. We're at 26. Let's get to that 50% like mark. Looks like the Nets are in a zone. It's going to relate or equal a Herro open 3. It's missed. Offensive rebound by Butler after a tip out from Jovic. Jimmy swings it to Lowry for a pull-up 3. Lowry too strong. So the Heat start off cold in this one, 0 for 4 from the field. Heat have been struggling offensively in the last 2 games, 104 and 99 points scored, but they played good defense. Cam Johnson puts up a 3, can't go. So both teams cold, scoreless through the first 2 minutes of this ball game. Butler brings it up. He's guarded by Dorian Finney-Smith. Pick and roll with Adebayo. Butler on the baseline, guarded by Claxton. He's going to dribble it out, now drive in. Gets a step, drop off pass to Adebayo for the slam, and that's how the game scoring gets underway. The Heat's dynamic duo teaming up. Great pass by Butler, drew 2 defenders, and then dropped it off to 13 for the slam dunk. Dinwiddie looks to put up a 3. He doesn't get it to go. Rebound offensively by Claxton. Back out to Dinwiddie. The second chance opportunity for Spencer does fall. Nets take their first lead of the game, 3-2. What's up, Time Man? Jovic, guarded by Cam Johnson on the right wing, gets a screen from Bam. Now dumps it inside to Adebayo on the right block. He's double-teamed. Ball swung. Good ball movement. It's going to find Butler on the baseline, and Jimmy with a 2-hand slam. Heat back up 4-3. Jimmy cashes in his first shot of the night. Easy dunk at the rim. Great ball movement there from Miami. They doubled inside, swung it back out, and find the open man. Dinwiddie posting up Lowry, gets it, double team, good help by Jovic. Forces a pass out to Cam Johnson. Johnson drives to the rim. Good defense by Jovic. It forces a miss. Jovic has been good defensively early on. Him now in transition. Lefty layup by Jovic. Goes! Spencer Dinwiddie cannot guard him. 6-3 Miami. Dinwiddie looking to answer with a triple. Doesn't. Rebound down to Bam. Heat playing excellent defense and getting out and finding open men in transition. Herro inside, contact, swung out to Jovic, catch and shoot 3. No good. Jovic 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. He struggled a little bit with his three-point shot over the past week. Mikal Bridges out to Dinwiddie, who has the only bucket for Brooklyn. Now Mikal Bridges looks for a triple, can't get it to go. Dorian Finney-Smith with the offensive rebound. He saves it into Cam Johnson. Swung to Dinwiddie. His 3 is tipped by Jovic. Air ball. Now Jovic in transition, 1-on-5. He slows it down and finds a trailing Lowry. Jovic has been phenomenal defensively early in this game. Butler cutting baseline, gets it. So it gets it to Adebayo at the free throw line jumper. That's too strong. Both teams really struggling with their shots right now. 6-3, Heat lead. Finney-Smith looking to tie this ball game up. He can't. Lowry with the rebound. Deep outlet to Herro, who connects in transition on a lefty layup. Heat up 5. Great look-ahead pass from Kyle Lowry. Bridges looks for a right wing 3. He can't get it to go. This is ugly in Brooklyn. What is it, outside in 20-mile-per-hour winds? No one can make a jump shot. Butler backing down Dinwiddie, spinning to his right hand. A lot of contact, misses. Rebound can't be corralled by Adebayo. He got a finger on it. It will be out of bounds off Bam. Ball to Brooklyn. Whew. What's up, DJ? Rome says Hayward is garbage. Oh, talking about Gordon Hayward. I mean, if he's on a buyout option, coming off the bench at 6'10", he can shoot the rock. I'm not going to complain. Josh says, I've seen enough Jovic Depoy. I'm with it. Let's start the narrative. Jovic for Depoy. If you tweet out Jovic for Depoy and tag me at Nic_Rohloff on Twitter, I'll retweet it. Nick Claxton working inside, backing down Butler, hits the left hook. 8-5. Nic_Rohloff, tweet out hashtag Jovic for Depoy, tag me, I'll retweet it. Bam facing up, Claxton on the other end. He's double teamed. They've been doubling Bam every time he touches it today. Butler gets it, swings it to Herro, guarded by Dinwiddie. Herro, 3 over Dinwiddie. Oh, that was a brick, dude. I'm telling you, there might be air ducts in this arena. No one can get a shot on target. The Nets are 1 for 10 from 3. The Heat are 0 for 5. Bridges tosses it into Claxton, and Lowry with a foul. He grabbed Claxton, who was trying to post him up. Christopher, this is Tyler Herro play. 120 people watching. Only 31 likes. That's a little bit unacceptable. Every 50 likes, I'm taking a shot tonight. And if you want the Heat to beat the Nets, like the video, don't jinx it. Want the Heat to win? Smash that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get the 50 likes this TV timeout. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Oh. All right. 16 likes. likes away from 50. Let's get there. But in the meantime, Mr. DJ with a $5 super chat. Super sticker, I should say. Video game controller jumps up and down excitedly. DJ, I was going to ask, is it still not letting you send a message? It says, I am back at the same BS. So it looks like YouTube won't let Mr. DJ send in a message with his super chat. Mr. DJ, it feels like that has to be like a setting or something. But cheers out to you, Mr. DJ. I have to imagine it would let you, right? I don't know how it could not let you. I don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't mean anything. Josh says user error. I don't know. There feels like there's something up. I don't know why it would not let you send super chat and only super sticker. I imagine that, like, DJ, can I ask you, are you watching on phone? You watching on laptop? How are you watching? As Nicholas checks in. What's up, Nicholas? What's up, Nicholas? Good to see you in the building. You watch on the phone. So I actually super chatted into a YouTube show yesterday. Fun fact, actually. And when I'm there, like, it allows you to like pick 2 tabs between super chat and super sticker. Maybe you're just stuck on the tab of super sticker. So if you want to try again and you like hit that money little box icon on your phone, I imagine that you could maybe pick the other tab of super chat rather than super sticker. So, I don't know. Peter Alex says Heat Nation. What's up, Peter? Nick says go Heat. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Diego says this game looking like an 80-point game. Yeah, I mean, this is just ugly offense, man. Ugly offense. But either way, we're ready to get back to action in Brooklyn. Heat hold the 3-point lead. Cam Johnson swings at the Bridges. Bridges drives inside. Good defense by Butler to turn him away. And the Nets offense will have to restart. Claxton spinning on Bam. Tough shot. Doesn't go. That's Depoy. Bam Adebayo for you. Rebound down to Herro. Heat still up by 3. Herro, thought he was going to take a 3. Ends up settling it and gets it to Jovic, who swings it to Lowry. Lowry drives inside. Gets it to the corner. Jovic drives baseline. Finds a cutting Butler, who is stripped as he was going to go up for a shot. So the offenses continue to struggle. Mikal Bridges pull up 3. Someone finally made one. It is 8-all now with 5.5 to go in the first quarter. My goodness, is this some bad offense. Jovic inside the Jimmy, fouled. Butler could not get the shot to go. Almost did. And now Jimmy will go to the free throw line for a pair to look to retake the lead for Miami. 10 likes away from 50. It's free content here at the Heat Report. If you're not going to super chat, if you're not going to subscribe, at least hit that thumbs up icon. It takes 1 second. Hit that like button. 10 away from 50, and I'll take a shot of Patron. Okay, Mr. DJ's back. And now I'm just confused even more on this whole situation. Butler makes the first free throw, 9-8 Miami. $2 super chat. Appreciate you, DJ, which is a little run in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Says I can't send $2. I said I'm assuming you said I could only send $2. I can't send 5. Interesting. Now I'm puzzled, Mr. DJ. Now I'm puzzled. I don't know why it wouldn't let you send more than that, though. Butler makes both free throws, 10-8, so it's letting you put in a message and send a normal super chat, but I don't know why it would never not allow you to do more than 2. That's weird. Maybe it'll work out for you, hopefully. Cam Thomas checks into the ball game, and on cue, he travels. Dennis Smith Jr. also comes into the game for Brooklyn. Substitutes for Miami. Haywood Highsmith is first man off the bench for the Heat. That would usually be Jaquez, but it looks like it will be Haywood Highsmith tonight with Triple J not in the lineup. Haywood came in for Bam, so small ball lineup. Jovic is your center with no Kevin Love tonight either. So no backup center unless you go to Thomas Bryant. Oh, good feed inside. Lowry on a backdoor cut for a layup. Heat up 4. Bridges gets by Jovic for a lefty bucket, 12-10. It's a good take by Bridges. Jovic is playing good today defensively, but he's not going to be able to stay in front of Mikal Bridges, that's for sure. Jovic finds a curling Herro. He had a mid-range shot, didn't take it, kicks it back out to Jovic. He dumps it inside the Butler, out to Herro, back to Butler. Butler to the rim, layup is good. Jimmy Butler gets to the rack and scores. He's up to 6 points in this one already. He passing up some open shots, but it worked on that possession at least. Bridges, another 3. That one doesn't go again. Rebound down the Butler. Here come the Heat in transition. Lowry looking to dish it off and does the Highsmith in the corner. Haywood drops it in the Butler on the baseline, who finds a cutting Jovic. It's stripped on the pass to Mikal Bridges, and here come the Nets in transition. Thought he traveled, no good. Cam Thomas airball, was it tipped? I don't know. Heat in transition the other way. What the fuck was Kyle Lowry doing? It was a 2-on-1, and Lowry looked to shoot it with contact. And then Jimmy Butler just allowed Cam Thomas to get an easy layup, 14-12. That was maybe the worst sequence of the entire season of the Miami Heat. They had a layup. Lowry decided to do the worst thing I've ever fucking seen instead of take the lefty layup, take a right-handed one and I just don't even know how to explain what I just watched. I don't know what the hell I just saw, man. Herro guarded by Dennis Smith Jr. stripped, turnover. Dennis Smith Jr. is a really good defender, man. Bridges in transition finds Cam Thomas on the wing 3, and the Nets take a 15-14 lead, and Eric Spoelstra is going to call a timeout. What the hell was Kyle Lowry doing? Kyle Lowry needs to get off this team, man. Kyle Lowry needs to get off this team. That was embarrassing. I'm actually sad to say that he's on our team after what I just watched. That was as bad as I've ever seen it get. What was that transition? Wow. The only thing that could cheer me up is Factor meals. Unfortunately, I'll have to wait until I get home to have my Factor meals for dinner. NBA Chat 50 is the promo code. Factormeals.com/NBA Chat 50 is the link. Get 50% off today. It's in the live chat and description of today's video. Skip the overpriced takeout trap. Factor is cheaper and way more delicious than takeout. Yeah, I said it. Get chef-crafted restaurant-quality meals delivered right to your door. They're ready to heat and eat in just 2 minutes, which means more time for you. Also, if you need a special occasion meal, Gourmet Plus is the perfect solution for you if you're looking for fast upscale options done easily. So head to factormeals.com/NBA Chat 50 and use code NBA Chat 50 to get 50% off. One more time, factormeals.com/NBA Chat 50. Use code NBA Chat 50. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. 125 people watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. We'll have you covered for every Miami Heat trade rumor as we inch closer and closer to the NBA trade deadline. We're going to have a video tomorrow. We also will have more watch parties. We'll be live on Wednesday again as well as the Heat take on the Toronto Raptors. So make sure to come back for that stream on Wednesday. Hit that sub button. We're on the road to 8K subs. Tom Sight is in the building. Good to see you. Kaminga is a Nick, I fear. Ooh. Chase says, I found my golf swing again, Rolly. I got my mojo back. Love to hear it. I think I got my swagger back. What's up, Twilight? Good to see you as well. Fourth quarter, says filet mignon. Oh, a filet would be woo-hoo. woo. Woo, woo, woo. Wasteland Warriors is in the building. What's up? Good to see you. Josh Richardson and Duncan Robinson checks in. Spam comes back in as well, and the Heat turn it over. This has been a sloppy first quarter. I'm getting pissed off. Herro has turned the ball over a couple times. Herro's been bad today, man. Herro's been bad for a little bit. I don't know what's up with Tyler, but he got off to that hot start after returning from injury, and then he's been struggling, dude. He's been really struggling, man. He just didn't even catch the ball. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't want to trade Tyler, but it might be time. If you could make a monumental upgrade, might be time. Ball is inbounded. Cam Thomas got it. Caleb Martin checks in for Herro, by the way. Dennis Smith Jr. drives inside, snatches back, free throw line jumper, doesn't go. Josh Richardson with the board, and he'll push. Adebayo has been good this past week, winning Eastern Conference Player of the Week. They should get him the rock here. They do. He hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Robinson back to Bam. Bam rips through, drops it off to Haywood Highsmith, who is rejected by Mikal Bridges. The Heat offense has been non-existent today. And then in transition, Dennis Smith Jr. is fouled going up for a shot, so he'll go to the line for two. Bam's been getting doubled all night long, dropped it off to Highsmith, who got absolutely rejected. Smith Jr. is going to go to the free throw line. I really wanted Dennis Smith Jr. this offseason as the backup point guard. Devastating that he signed for vet min with Brooklyn. He has a lot of talent, very athletic, really good defender. Can't really shoot the three ball, but I would have loved him to be the backup to either Damian Lillard when I was talking about it, or Kyle Lowry. He does go 1 for 2 at the line, so he'd have a chance to tie or take the lead depending on shot selection, but it's a turnover as Duncan Robinson threw it right over the head of Bam Adebayo, who was open for a lob. Fourth turnover of the quarter for Miami. Sloppy for Miami. My 2K's in the building. What's up? Mikal Bridges drives in, guarded by Highsmith. He spins, goes up, no good. Great defense by Highsmith. But Mikal Bridges comes away with the offensive board on a loose ball, drops it off to Claxton. His push shot goes. 18-14 Brooklyn. Caleb Martin brings it up, gets it to Duncan. Duncan gets a screen, drop off to Bam. Bam to the rim, lefty layup, good. Adebayo with a smooth take into the basket. Good bucket for Bam. Minute to go in the quarter. Thomas gets it to Royce O'Neal, who just checked in. Thomas drives by Duncan. Pull-up baseline jumper is good. Cam Thomas, a mid-range maestro, 2016. Setting up an action for Duncan Robinson. He gets it. He swings it to Richardson, who dives it inside to Adebayo. He's backing down Claxton. They almost damn near triple team Bam. He gets it to the corner for an open J-Rich. A three doesn't go. Rebound by Dennis Smith Jr. 7-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Smith Jr. in transition. He pulls it out, sings it out to Cam Thomas. Thomas dives inside. Floater is good. Heat down 6. Heat can take last shot of this quarter, but my goodness, 16 first quarter points. That's bad, man. That is bad. Caleb Martin guarded by Cam Thomas. It's a 12-2 run for Brooklyn over the last 3.5 minutes. Martin fouled. The Nets had 1 to give. So the will be 8 seconds to go. Heat basketball side out. Kyle Lowry's been really bad tonight. Tyler Herro's been really bad tonight. Oh, man. Not a pretty first quarter for a lot of Miami Heat basketball players. Inbounded to Bam. 5 on the shot clock. He gets it to Duncan. Duncan puts up a 3 over Claxton. Doesn't go. That will be the quarter. 22-16, man. It doesn't get worse than that. It does not get worse than that, man. And that's where it's like you kind of need another score. We hope Tyler was that guy, but he's been bad today. You need a person to be able to break down a defense in one-on-one settings. I could argue we need Jaime Jaquez Jr. back. Lord Buddy Bear, you're right about that. It's been one quarter of basketball without Jaime because he's played in every game this year. It's the first time he's missed a game, and we've been one quarter in. And we can't do shit. Jaime's been holding this team together. Sipe says, how are you today, Rolly? I'm doing good today, Tom. How are you doing, Sipe? How are you doing? Got a nice little leg workout this morning in. I'm feeling good about that. I will be honest, my legs are very tired right now. So standing for the next 2 hours is going to be a difficult task. But I'll get there. Looks like the chat has really turned on Tyler Herro. And I've also been under the assumption that you guys aren't the biggest Tyler Herro fans anyway, to begin with. Not a lot of Herro love on the Heat Report chat. Chase is about to go walk 2 miles. I'd love to see that, Chase. You know, Chase golfed today, apparently. Or maybe that was just from the weekend. And now he's going to go walk 2 miles. Love that. Make sure you still have us up while you're on their walk. Listen to us on our walk. Oh, man. Twilight says give Herro a chance. I mean, we've given him chances. I'm not saying we're out on him, but like... Chase says, nah, not today, bro. I was gripping the club too hard. Well, as long as that's the only thing you're gripping too hard. Nah, I'm playing. Oh, I'm playing. I'm taking the Eagles tonight. Is everyone? This is a good question from Lord Buddy Bear. Good question by Tom Sipe. Who y'all got tonight, man? Oh, Monty 2K had to go say hi to Celtics today in Alley. Monty, you're on the hot seat, buddy. You're on the hot seat. You're choosing her over me. It's sad to see, man. Bam, working on Claxton. Mid-range doesn't go, and the offense continues to be horrific. Lonnie Walker checks in, swings with the Royce O'Neal. He drives baseline, good pass to Nick Claxton with a ferocious dunk. That's a delay game, dude. Heat down 8. They can't score. This is bad. This is as bad as it gets. I want to like grab a chair, sit down, and just like this is sad to watch. My energy feels low because of I feel like I have the same energy as the Miami Heat tonight. Low energy. Richardson drives by everyone, swings it out to Caleb Martin. Martin to Duncan. Robinson puts up a right wing 3 and can't get it to go. Rebound out of bounds off Brooklyn. Heat will have another chance on the baseline. This is getting hard to watch. Martin inbounds it to Richardson. Looks like a zone for Brooklyn. J. Rich thought about a pull-up 3, doesn't take it. And the Heat get bailed out here. Defensive 3-second violation on Brooklyn. So Josh Richardson will go to the line for a free throw, which any way we could try to get a point on the board, because this has been as bad as I've ever seen the Heat offense play. Richardson's free throw goes in, so at least the Heat get on the scoreboard that way. Eric Spoelstra trying to fire up this team, clapping and saying something. Martin will inbound. He gets it to Bam. Heat are 0 of 8 from 3. Bam to Richardson. J. Rich drives, pulls up, free throw line jumper, doesn't go. All right, this is as hard as a basketball game I've ever had to try to watch. Claxton backing down Haywood Highsmith, lefty layup good. Foul 2. Heat about to find themselves down 10. Three-point play is completed by Brooklyn. They are officially up 10, 27-17. D-Rob lobbed the Bam. Bam! With a massive slam. Good catch by Adebayo as that pass was not easy. A Bam slam! Dennis Smith Jr. in the corner. And he misses. But there was a foul beforehand. Sorry to mislead you guys. What a slam from Adebayo. It's been the highlight of today's game so far. Oh, it's a defensive technical on Miami. 3 seconds. Cool. Cool. Awesome. 28-19. Thomas gets it on the right wing, drives it inside the Claxton. Hook shot for Claxton, no good. Good defensive possession for Miami. Outlet to Caleb Martin. Martin clears out that side, swings it to Richardson. Now to Highsmith. Highsmith thought about a 3, doesn't take it. J. Rich has it. He drives inside, stripped. Transition run for the Nets leads to a Royce O'Neal 3. It's good. Down by 12. You deserve to fucking lose. I almost want the Heat to lose by 20. This is an embarrassing effort. This is embarrassing. Bam's got at the top of the key. He hands it off to Duncan. Robinson looking for a shot, but swings it to Highsmith. Now to Richardson. J. Rich, wide open 3. No good. But a foul on Lonnie Walker Jr. in Brooklyn as Bam Adebayo was held. So Bam creates a second chance opportunity for Miami. Second night of a back-to-back, but I'm not going to make excuses for this team. This Nets team is not good, man. Richardson swings it to Martin. Caleb Martin, can you provide us with some energy off the bench? Adebayo gets at the elbow, guarded by Royce O'Neal. He's almost seeing 3 defenders. Pull-up jumper, doesn't go. Rebound to the Brooklyn Nets. Heat are shooting under 30% from the game. 3 for Royce O'Neal, doesn't go here. Rebound to Miami. Mid-Oz, I agree, would be remarkable if the Heat win this game. Based on the effort they're shown, they might lose by 20. Martin drives inside, past the Richardson in the corner. J. Rich drives inside. 8-foot jumper. Jesus Christ. You can't tell it didn't go in. And Brooklyn's going to call a timeout just to talk things over. This is sad. Sad. We did cross 50 likes. I'll take a shot. I mean, this is just sad. I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm low on energy today, guys. But I feel like I've been drained by this Heat basketball team, having to watch them play. They're down 31-19. I am sad, DJ. I mean, I just feel deflated. Watching this Heat team play, I feel deflated right now. Maybe I bring the energy on most nights, but maybe it's up to you guys to bring the energy. Bring me the energy needs to be brought by the Heat Report viewers today to get my morale up with super chats, and let's create a party. It's possible. You know what? I'm offering a deal right now. You know how I usually say $50 is a beer shotgun? I'll do it for $20. I got this puppy right here. I will chug a beer to try to turn the vibes around. $20 super chat. You'll also be in the Heat Hall of Fame and get your name on the board, whether it be the first time or you get your name on there again. 16th name on the Heat Report. Here it is, the Hall of Fame board for the Heat Report. $20 super chat. You get on the board, and I shotgun a beer to try to turn around today's mojo because this is as bad as it gets. Yeah, I just made a beat right there, man. That was an elite beat I just made. I'll make the offer. You know what? I'll do the entire second quarter. How about that, Heat fans? Entire second quarter. That deal will go on. $20 super chat. I shotgun a beer or chug a beer out of that little doohickey, and you get on the Heat Report Hall of Fame. The entire quarter, as there is about 8.5 minutes to go. Nets have the ball up 12. Cam Thomas drives in. Hezzy Hay, pull up midi, good. Heat down 14. Be nice if the Heat could score a basketball. Caleb Martin dribbling inside. Looks like Herro will check in next dead ball. Martin gets it top of the key. Martin step back three over Claxton. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound goes to Miami as it went off a Nets player's hand last. I need someone to give the Heat some juice, whether it be one of you guys in the chat or someone on the team. Can someone provide some energy for the Miami Heat? Martin inbounding, kicks it out to Herro, who did just check in, swung to Duncan. Now Martin on the baseline, out to Highsmith. Corner three for Haywood. He airballed it. What am I watching? Lonnie Walker in transition is stolen away. Good recovery by Highsmith, but Duncan Robinson turns it over. What the fuck are you doing, Duncan? Lonnie Walker, three in transition. No good, but offensive rebound for Brooklyn. Heat are getting outworked. This is embarrassing. Then Lonnie Walker, step back, mid-range jumper, doesn't go. Rebound down to Miami. Sad part is, Heat have played good defense tonight. This offense is just a fucking joke. Bam gets an elbow. He spins, fades away, bank off glass. No good. Will the Heat score 60 points tonight? They're shooting 26% from the field. Cam Thomas, three is too strong. You're getting lucky that the Nets can't score. Martin in transition to the rim, fouled. And now Caleb Martin will go to the free throw line. Holy shit. Holy shit. Can someone score? Martin looking to get back on track after returning this past week from his injury. He makes the free throw, so the Heat finally get the 20 points. Thomas Bryant will check into the ball game. We haven't seen the services of Thomas Bryant in quite some time. Bam heads to the bench. So your five-man lineup right now is going to be Herro, Robinson, Martin, Butler, and Bryant. Maybe Jaime Jaquez Jr. was holding this entire team together. Oh, we got a Nets fan in the chat. Oh, boy. Martin makes both free throws, 33-21. 21. Surprised T. Began playing time. Muhammad was getting spicy in the chat. Lonnie Walker, Heat go to a zone, I think, for the first time. Dennis Smith Jr. gets inside, gets to the rim, and finishes. Can I ask why the Heat went to a zone after their man defense has been terrific all game long? Herro's got it. Working on Dorian Finney-Smith. Herro drives right, pull up, floater, no good. Nets have it, baseline out of bounds. Inbounds it to Dorian Finney-Smith, out to Cam Thomas. Thomas swings it to Dennis Smith Jr. He lines up a three, can't go. Rebound to Duncan Robinson. Here comes Miami. Herro, guarded by Dennis Smith Jr. Passes it around. It gets to Thomas Bryant on the block. Bryant out to Herro. Herro spinning on Smith Jr. Fouled. I don't know if that's going to be free throws for Tyler or just side out. Six minutes to go in the half. They're going to say Herro was in the act of shooting. So Tyler is going to go to the line for a pair. What's up, Peter May? What's up? Energy's a little low today. The Heat stink. Not actually, but this has been the worst game I've ever seen the Heat play. It's been bad, man. Rome says we are feeling like this. I mean, this is as bad as it gets, dude. Bad as it gets. Herro makes both free throws, 23-35. Can the Heat get to 40 points in the half? Let's hope. Dinwiddie checks in, and so does Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges for the Nets. Bridges has it in the corner. Dorian Finney-Smith to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie might have to hoist a deep three here. 3 on the shot clock. He gets to Thomas. Thomas and the Cam Johnson. Wide open corner three. Doesn't go. Ball out of bounds going to Miami. Money Matt says, no, for real. I usually yell at the game at my TV, but this time I'm just sitting in my bed quiet. I mean, it feels like the Heat have been a vampire. They've sucked the energy out of Heat fans where we don't even know what to say or get angry. We are just deflated. Butler inside, contact, no call, but a bucket from Jimmy Buckets. Heat within 10, 35-25. There we go. Jovic is on the bench as Cam Thomas to the rim, finds a cutting Cam Johnson for layup. Good job, Duncan. Duncan Robinson just fell asleep in that zone. Fell asleep like I'm about to fall asleep. Herro gets it in the Butler. He's double-teamed. Now faces up Mikal Bridges. Butler finds a cutting Caleb Martin. Oh, my God, look at this. The Heat have scored on back-to-back possessions. I never thought the day would come. Kevin Love is out tonight with an injury, Peter May. He might return for Wednesday's game against the Raptors. Thomas drives in. Oh, look at Butler getting active in the passing lanes, forcing a turnover. Can Jimmy Butler cause a spark for this Heat team? Butler working on Dinwiddie, right wing, to Duncan in the corner. Back to Butler. Butler facing up Cam Johnson. Drives inside. A lot of contact, foul. Jimmy Butler is going to go to the line. And I think Jimmy is trying to spark something in this Heat team, and it might be working. 6 straight points for Miami on 3 possessions. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Shot. Here we go. Shot. If you know, you know. Butler makes the first free throw. There we go. Heat within 10. First time they've been within double digits for a while, feels like. Over me. Yeah, Trey, I am knocking back. Here we go. Interception. I'll tell you what, for the Dolphins fans out there, sorry for your loss, by the way, as Jimmy Butler goes 2 for 2. At least they were not the most embarrassing loss of the weekend. That would go to the Dallas Cowboys. Dinwiddie gets it to Cam Johnson in the corner. He puts up a triple. No good. Of course, Thomas Bryant gives up a rebound, though. Second chance opportunity for Brooklyn. Cam Johnson, nothing there. Gets it to Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith driving on Caleb Martin. Goes up, tough shot, doesn't go. Rebound by Herro. Here come the Heat in transition. Herro finds Butler. What is Tyler doing? Turnover. Cam Johnson, corner three in transition. Doesn't go. Rebound to Miami, out of bounds. What is Tyler Herro doing? Herro stopped the three-point line. Thought about taking a three, doesn't take it, instead throws it to Butler, who just catches it, and immediately gets the ball taken out of his hands. And that's not on Jimmy, that's on Herro. That's a bad pass. Butler driving in, spinning, fouled, no call. You could see the contact from up here. Nick Claxton in transition, Euro steps by Thomas Bryant, misses the layup, but Mikal Bridges, offensive rebound and putback, just outworked. Everything you claim Heat culture is, you're doing the opposite of that today. Herro driving in on Claxton, lefty layup goes. Maybe Tyler Herro can start to do something. 39-31, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the half. Mingia. Mikal Bridges working on Herro, swings it to Cam Johnson. Johnson facing up at the top of the key, passes it off, gets it back. Johnson driving in on Butler, out to Bridges for a right wing three. It's left short, rebound Butler. With all said and done, a good 2-minute stretch of basketball, you can be within 3 points or 4 points going into the break. Robinson, right wing three, no good. I think the Heat are still 0 from beyond the arc tonight. Yep, 0-12. Mikal Bridges inside, mid-range jumper, that's his work, that's his office. And that's a timeout by Miami. Heat down by 10 once again. Do have 2 minutes to go in the half. And I tell you what, I'm low on energy because of how bad the Heat are playing. You know what would help give me some energy? Factor Meals. Head to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use code NBAchat50 to get 50% off. That link is in the live chat and description of today's video. Why do I love Factor? Well, I'm glad you asked because there's a lot of reasons why I love Factor meals. Not only does Factor offer fast, simple solutions when I'm too busy to cook, but they also help me stay on top of my goals. With offerings like Protein Plus and Keto, I can stay on track. This is definitely going to come in handy for my New Year's goals. Factor has everything I need for a week of flavorful, nutritious eats. In addition to ready-to-eat meals, they have cold-pressed juices, smoothies, energy bites, which I could use right now, that's for sure, extra protein, veggie sides, and more to keep me energized during frantic times. Head to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use code NBAchat50 to get 50% off. That's code NBAchat50 at factormeals.com/NBAchat50. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, that link is in the live chat and description of today's video. Get started with Factor today. You will not regret it. Also, hit that sub button if you haven't already. 140 people watching. Subscribers equals points. Sub for Heat dubs. Sub for the Heat to score more than 40 points in a half of basketball. Because right now they're not going to do that. Hit that sub button. We'll have you covered for everything Miami Heat heading to the trade deadline. Darmola Daramola says, watching from Nigeria. Let's ride. Let's ride. Moonlight says, I was thinking we go and get Terry Rozier, or maybe Lowry and Jovic for him. I like Terry Rozier. I think he's a good scorer. Averaging 24 a game this year. He's been fantastic for Charlotte. He is not the type of player I'd be willing to trade Nikola Jovic for, though. If I'm trading Nikola Jovic, I'm trading him for a much more winning basketball player, maybe a DeJounte Murray-esque type player, but I don't think Terry Rozier is going to force me to give up Nikola Jovic. Efren says, Ada. Callister says, let's go Heat. Peter May says, J. Rich in Duncan Robinson plus first rounder for Donovan Mitchell. Excuse me. You're going to need to give up a lot more than that, I can promise you. That. Lowry checks into the ball game. So does Bam. Jovic is still on the bench, which is fascinating because I thought he was playing good in the first quarter. Herro working on Dinwiddie on the left side of the court. He drives in. Pull up floater. No good. This is just sad. Nets in transition. Herro fouls Dorian Finney-Smith, and he'll go to the line. Will says, Heat, turn it up, baby. Well, I need something to be turned up because this is sad. Jesus. Might be time to have a conversation about Tyler Herro. I'll tell you what, he's one more bet. If he doesn't turn around this game right now and he throws up a stinker on Wednesday against the Raptors, it's time to have a conversation. Haywood Highsmith comes into the ball game. Dorian Finney-Smith goes 2 for 2 at the line, 43-41. See if he can generate any offense going into the break. Adebayo gets to the free throw line. Bam takes the jumper over Claxton, leaves it short. I mean, not one fucking person has come to play today. Not one. Every single person who got off that team plane should be embarrassed. Bridges drives by Bam. Floater doesn't go. Rebound to Adebayo. He'll push for Miami. Gets it to Herro. Back to Bam. Give and go. Bam. How is that not a foul? Nets now have good transition offense. Finney-Smith, 3. Missed. I tell you what, if the Nets shot even just average, they would be beating us by 35. We're lucky that we're only down 12. Herro to Bam, back to Herro. Tyler working on Nick Claxton, dumps it inside to Adebayo. Adebayo drives on Finney-Smith, stripped, turnover. Gee, this is fucking embarrassing. I am running out of words to say. Mikal Bridges in transition. Bucket, down 14. I mean, if you were to if there was a button next to me that says I could hit this and this game will be over, Heat lose at 45-31 and we just move on to Wednesday, I think I'm hitting that button. Because why would I want to be subjected to watching this garbage? 13 seconds to go in the half. Lowry dribbles left, spins, fades away, mid-range, shocker, does not go. Claxton with the rebound. His 3 does not go. That is the half. $16 points in the first half, or first quarter, 15 points in the second quarter. If you've been with us for a long time, you know the question I'm about to ask. I should be seeing a million Fs. Perry Hall says, what happened to Nico? I have no clue. He got benched for the entire second quarter. I have no clue why. Not injured, to the best of my knowledge. Just did not play. I should see 1,000 Fs in the comment section right now. I don't know why Jovic was out for that game, man. Out for this entire second quarter. I don't know why. There should be no reason that Jovic sits on the... He actually played good defense. Got It's Your Boy saying F. TBC saying F minus. Brian F. Brian May says F. Or Brian 35, excuse me. Yami says F minus. TBC says F. Trey Youngboy says D minus only because of the 2-minute run. It's still an F. The worst first half I've ever seen. If the Nets were just average shooting the ball, you're down by 20. Dane says C minus. I don't know how anyone's saying anything other than F. Azil says, remember Miami on last year from the 8 seed to final. Stay strong, guys. Do not trade for no Mitchell or who else. Lost a little bit there. Miami Heat fan says hi. What's up, Miami Heat fan? We're at the half here. I don't even want to look at the stats. Oh, the Buccaneers are up 9-0. Now 10-0. How the hell are the Eagles this bad, man? How are the Eagles this bad? Real talk, though. But I will pull up the stats, and we'll talk about this Heat first half. Jovic played in 9 minutes, 2 points, 1 assist. Jimmy Butler has 10 points on 3 of 6 shooting. I'll tell you what, Jimmy's been the best player on the team. There's no doubt about that today. Bam has 6 points, 8 rebounds. 3 of 10 shooting for Bam. That's not going to cut it. Herro's 2 of 7 from the field, 5 rebounds, 6 points, 2 TOs. Duncan Robinson's 0 for 3. Josh Richardson's 0 for 5. What a fucking joke from him. I mean, I wish there was something to actually talk about, right? Like, even if the Heat were, like, say this first half ended and the Heat trailed by 8, but it was like 55-47. There'd be stuff to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. The team just sucks today. It's not even a fun game. Sad. I mean, to actually put up 16 first quarter points and follow it up with 15 second quarter points, I don't know how it's possible, dude. I don't know if anyone wants to have a party, have a drink, pour one out for this Heat effort. Today's Super Chat menu. TBC says, take my sweatshirt off. You want me to take... Actually, you know what? I'm doing that. I'm doing it. The Heat don't deserve to have me wear their sweatshirt tonight. He didn't deserve it. They didn't deserve. They didn't deserve it. Now let's play a trivia game. I'm wearing a shirt. Monty says I gotta get some tats. Maybe I'll get some tats one day. See this shirt? It says Bushwood Country Club. What does that? That is a line/place from a movie. Bushwood Country Club. First person to name the movie, taking a shot in your name. Bushwood Country Club. No looking it up. No cheating. If you cheat, I'll know. Your boy says Happy Gilmore. Good guess, but no. Good guess, but no. Brian says, what was the question? What movie is Bushwood Country Club from? First person to get the answer correctly, I take a shot in your name. Answer correct. Caddyshack coming in from TBC. I don't know if he looked it up, but hopefully he did not. TBC, taking a tequila shot from you. Yami, you come in just a little too late. A second too late. I'll take more shots for $10. Honestly, F it. $20 is still a beer shotgun for me. $10, I'll take a shot and do 10 push-ups. I'll take a shot and then do 10 push-ups. Think about that. About that, man. My 2K said I need tattoos. Where should I? If I was your my 2K player, where would you put my first tattoo? I don't have a tattoo. Where would you put my first tattoo? Heat's down 14 in the break, man. Said on my bicep, saying like right here, on the inside, like I'd assume like right here, like right here, or the side, right here, or on the outside, which is more of tricep, I suppose, or up top, which would be, I think it'd be pretty weird to get a tattoo like here, right? Yes, no, it has to be on the inside. TBC says, no, you didn't get your name on the board. I just took a shot in your name. Took a shot for you, TBC. Fourth quarter says you should have taken the clothes off slowly with music. I don't know about that comment. Fourth quarter. Trey says he need a shot. Sign a 10-day for me. Oh, I'd hoop. Ooh. Buckets. I'm giving buckets out there, man. I will give buckets. I'm knocking down an open three. I am. I would do it. Dude, the Heat are 0 of 12 from 3, and they're shooting 26% from the field. Retro says, what did I join to? A disaster. You joined a disaster, Retro. But good to see Retro Sports in the chat. Abel says, Miami win. I hope they win. How cold is it outside? It's freezing in Dallas, man. 21. TB says more trivia. All right, we'll do a Heat trivia question. It'll be the only fun thing from today's game. Right? All right, question. Yeah, I thought I did too, Money 2K. Who led the Miami Heat in three-pointers made last year, regular season? Who's the first person that's going to get it right? Moonlight says Duncan. Monty 2K says Duncan. Retro Sports says Kyle Lowry. Monty 2K says Tyler Herro. But I'm going to give Trae Youngboy the correct answer because Monty 2K got two guesses. You're only allowed one guess. Trae Youngboy gets it right. Tyler Herro. Second half bounce get underway, but I'll ask another one. 2020, the bubble. Who did the Heat sweep in the first round of that playoff series? Pretty easy answer. Who gets it right first, though? Who types it first? TBC says Bucks. So does Moonlight. Monty 2K is going to get this one correct. It was the Indiana Pacers. Got those losers from Indiana out of there in 4 games. And then they went to go beat the Milwaukee Bucks in the second round of that playoffs in 5 games. And then beat the Celtics in 6 games. And then we don't talk about what happened in the NBA Finals. Abel says the Miami Heat are going to turn this game around and win. Well, Abel, I hope you're right. I really hope you're right. Are you backing Abel? If you are, type MIA. If you're not, type BKN. Yeah, the Pistons and Wizards made the most meaningless trade in NBA history. TB says Brooklyn. I don't blame you. GR still rocking with Miami. Johnny Cake saying Miami. Johnny Cake, your name reminds me of Johnny Test. Do you remember the Cartoon Network show? Johnny Test. Those shows were gas, dude. Those shows were that show was sick. Johnny Test was dope. Johnny Cake does remember. I love it. I want to go hoop. I want to hoop because I want to get the bad basketball I've watched out of my mind, and I want to go hoop. I'll see you, Retro. Thanks for tuning in. Carl Knott's rocking with the Heat. Ugh. Dane Haywood, oh boy, almost pushed this desk down. Says, Rolly, that's one of my favorite shows, Johnny Test. Dude, that show was fire. Little Johnny just doing what the hell he wants. He was doing some crazy shit, man. Johnny was doing some crazy shit. Brian's going to head out as well. See you, Brian. See you, Brian. Johnny Test, really fun show. Total Drama Island, kind of similar age group of Cartoon Network. Second half's about to get understarted, TBC, so no more trivia. And we are underway. Jovic starts the second half, so now I'm just confused on why he didn't play the entire second quarter. Lowry and Jovic run a pick and roll. Lowry inside, swings it back out to Jovic, now to Bam. Bam faces up Claxton. He's double-teamed. Bam gets to the right hook and bricks it. The defense is just... The offense is just horrible. Man. Bridges drives in on Herro. He's stripped, but they call a reach-in foul on Kyle Lowry. I mean, this is just sad. Sad. Bridges inbounding, gets it to Claxton. Claxton hands it off to Mikal Bridges. Bridges. Another foul called on Miami. Butler apparently pushed Nic Claxton off ball. Dinwiddie now inside. Working on Kyle Lowry. Dinwiddie gets by Lowry. Drop-off pass tipped away by Butler. Heat stealed away on their first defensive possession. Here comes Bam. Bam. Triple team. Out to Lowry. Swung to Herro. Catch and shoot triple. No good. 0 of 13 from 3 for Miami. Jesus. Bridges drives by Jovic. Gets a step and lays it up and in. Down by 16. Butler drives that baseline. It's tipped out of bounds by Dorian Finney-Smith. Rome says, I can't believe we have 35 points and a half. We don't even have 35 points. 31. We're down 16. Herro swings to Lowry, swung to Jovic. They'll call foul off ball. Bam was getting held inside in the paint. Ooh, that neck crack was good stuff right there. Herro pick and roll with Bam. Bam was fouled again. They didn't call it. They held Bam on the pick and roll as a turnover. Johnson, wide open triple in transition, smoked it. But Bam and Adebayo doesn't even try to get the rebound. What the fuck? Jovic gets the loose ball. Heat in transition. Herro, pull up three. Oh! The Heat made a three! They're 1 of 14! Jesus. Bridges swings it to Dinwiddie. He'll put up a triple. Misses it. Rebound, Jovic. Here he comes in transition. Finds Herro again. Right wing three. Oh! 2 threes in a row for Miami. We're back within 10. We're down by 10. Look at Jovic leading the break back-to-back possessions. Herro's up to 12. Bridges blocked by Bam. All right, I have juice. Come on, Heat. Here comes Lowry. Up to Butler for a slam. Dunk. The Heat. 8-0 run. It's 39-47. We're back. We're back. Heat basketball is finally turned on. It took about 25 minutes of game time to do so, but the Heat finally realized they have a basketball game today. The Nets need a T.O. Spam those fireballs. Let's go, Heat. We're back. We're back. Spam those fireball emojis. Let's freaking ride. Dane Haywood, Johnny Cake, Caleb Taylor, Moonlight, Green to FIBA. Come on. No more bad energy. No more bad energy. We are back in this ball game. We are back in this ball game, man. We're back. Chase is fired up. Callister is fired up. Julio Gonzalez is fired up. Spam those fireball emojis. GR. Spamming it, baby. Come on, keep on doing it. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. They played that at the club I was at this weekend. I started getting crazy with it. Yami spamming those fireball emojis. The heat is on. The heat is on. Carl Knott saying, let's go Heat. Riley Shea as well, getting those fireball emojis fired up. TBC says, yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Let's go, man. Julio says, just got into the Philippines from Thailand. Love this channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Julio, you're a legend. You're a legend. You are a legend. There's just no other way to say it. Henrique is in the building. Tyler Herro hitting 2 threes in a row. Both from the right wing, thanks to Jovic's work on the glass. And then Lowry with a good pass at the Butler, who slammed it up and in. And we have a ball game on our hands. Hopefully. Come on. Jovic picking up Dorian Finney-Smith full court. Look at this. He cracks the full court pressure, but there's only 10 on the shot clock, and the Nets haven't got into any of their offense. Dinwiddie on the right wing. Pulls up for 3, leaves it short, rebound, Herro. Here comes Miami. Tyler, pull up 3 is no good. Damn, that would have been really big to go. Really big. That would have cut the lead to 5. Cam Johnson hands it off to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith gets it to Claxton. Heat under the zone. Mikal Bridges trying to break that zone. Inside, he's stripped. Kyle Lowry feisty on the defensive end. And Lowry's going to get a steal plus the timeout. So the effort from Miami is finally peeking through. It will be Heat basketball. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. King Mystic says, what's up, Nick? What's up, Heat Nation? Just got in. Did you talk about the D. Wade statue? I know he was your fave. Yeah, I actually haven't talked about the Dwayne Wade statue. It was announced yesterday as they honored D. Wade in the Kaseya Center that they are going to put out an 8-foot statue in front of the Miami Heat Stadium on Biscayne Boulevard. No, it's not in the rafters. It will be outside the stadium, like most statues, 8 feet tall. I don't know what the statue is going to be depicting. This has got a lot of good options. I think I would probably choose the My House one. If you guys remember D. Wade jumping up after hitting the buzzer beater against the Bulls, hopping up on the media table and yelling to the crowd who's just going absolutely nuts, this is my house. My house. He did it again, actually, when he hit a buzzer beater against the Golden State Warriors. That little bank 3 from the top of the key. I think that's what they should do. No, they said they're going to put on Biscayne Boulevard, Chase, which is the street name right outside the stadium. Yeah, I think if they did that, it'd be sick. Like an 8-foot statue of D. Wade just like going like this this is my house. I don't know if that's what they'll do, but that would be my vote. There's also a lot of other options, whether it be like him, D. Wade's classic pregame ritual where he did a pull-up on the rim. I think that would be another cool one to do. Yeah, but it's good to see D. Wade get recognized by, well, obviously he's going to get recognized, but like get the statue. First ever statue outside the Miami Heat Arena. Names change all the time, but there will always be a D. Wade statue outside that Heat Arena now. Things you love to see. King Mystic says, I hope you go see them when they go to Dallas. Yeah, that's a good point. They come to Dallas, I believe it's like March 7th or something like that. Something around that range. Might be March 6th. It's either the first or second week of March. As much as we try to do watch parties every day, and especially during the week, I will be not doing a watch party for that game. I will go watch the Heat in person when they come play in Dallas against the Mavs. I think it's a Thursday game, so we'll be not live for that, but I'll be at the game. I think that one you guys can be okay with me taking it off so I could go watch them, because I only get to watch them one time a year. But I will say this, next fall, I will absolutely go to Miami. I am going to go to South Beach. I am going to go to a game next fall when they have the statue out there. There's no way I don't do that. I have to go see the statue. Heat coming out of the timeout, pick and roll, Lowry to Jimmy. Jimmy's fouled. Can't get the layup to go, but Butler will head to the line, looking to cut into this Nets lead some more. Chase asks, do you go to any other Mavs games? I've only been to one game the entire season, and it was actually last Thursday against the New York Knicks. The Knicks came to town, so I went to go watch the game with our Knicks Now host, Marshall Green, F. Marsh in the chat. And I watched the Knicks lose, did some scouting, scouted the Knicks, and I tell you what, they are not as good as they are meant out to be. Ocean Sacks, hey, this is TBC on a different account. Look at you, subbed on 2 different accounts and commenting. Heat within 6, let's go, baby. 10-0 run for Miami in the last 2 minutes. Claxton has it, gets the Mikal Bridges. Bridges gets a screen from Claxton. Drives right. Bridges out to Dinwiddie in the corner. Good defense from Miami. Cam Johnson catches it in the left wing for 3. It doesn't go. Rebound Adebayo. Another stop for Miami. Here comes Bam. Handoff to Herro. Herro running floater is good. Heat within 4. A 12-0 run for Miami. It's 47-43. Come on, Heat. Bridges driving on Bam. Gets turned away. Back out to DFS. Finney-Smith swings it to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie back to Johnson. Johnson drives in. He's stripped, but the ball finds Dorian Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. Push shot. Doesn't go. Rebound Herro. Outlet to Butler. Jimmy back to trailing Herro. Herro stripped. Oh, Tyler. Oh, you could feel the juice is all over Miami. This team's playing with some energy after being lifeless for the first 26 minutes of this game. Dinwiddie to Bridges. That's just a mismatch. Bridges inside, out to Finney-Smith for 3. Good. That hurts. Back down 7. That hurts, especially when you had a chance to score again and just absolutely botched the transition. Bam gets it, though, in the half court on the right block. Double teamed. Bad spacing by Miami. It eventually finds Herro. Herro running floater again. This one goes again. Tyler Herro's really starting to heat up. Back within 5. He's got 10 points, I believe, in the quarter. 16 for the game. Herro's got 3 turnovers, though. That's the only bad thing about Tyler tonight. Claxton to Johnson. Cam Johnson picks up his dribble. Nothing there. 7 on the shot clock. Claxton driving on Herro. Got to send help. Claxton spin, jumper, doesn't go! Rebound Adebayo, that's his 10th. Bam in transition, finds a cutting Herro. Herro to the rim, back out to Lowry, to Jovic for a left wing 3. It's good! Nikola Jovic hits the triple. Heat within 2. 17-3 run for the Heat in the last 4.5 minutes. Let's go, Heat! Let's go, Heat! Let's go, Heat! Dinwiddie, guarded by Lowry, pulls up from 35. It doesn't go. Herro at the board. Heat have a chance to tie or take the lead. Herro to Butler in the corner. Butler working on Finney-Smith, calling for a screen. Bam will give him that screen. Butler driving inside, has a step, absorbs contact, and finishes with the left hand. We're tied up in Brooklyn. 50-all, 19-3 run for Miami in the last 5 minutes. Let's go, Heat. Let's go, Heat. Bridges to Dinwiddie, to Johnson, corner 3, doesn't go. Rebound offensively, though, by Brooklyn, and they'll get a layup off the second chance opportunity. Little bit of a backbreaker after getting the stop. Cam Johnson has 4 points on 2 of 10 shooting. That's unlike him. Lowry brings the ball up. He gets a screen from Adebayo. Lowry probing at the elbow. Brings it back out. Gets it inside the Bam. Bam triple teamed. Loose ball to Herro. Running floater. Is good! Herro is hotter than fish grease. We're tied at 52. He's got 12 for the quarter. Johnson picks up his dribble, swings it to Finney-Smith for three. That doesn't go. Herro at the board. Long outlet to Butler. Butler reverse layup is good. Wait, what? What just happened? The basket won't count. What just happened? They just called a flopping technical foul on Jimmy Butler on the defensive side of the ball. So Bridges gets a free throw and puts the Nets back up by 1. That's a 3-point swing. The Heat just got 2 points taken off the board, and the Nets got a point. Let's watch the replay. Wait, what? Butler didn't even fall to the ground. How is there a flop? I need an explanation because as far as I know, the refs just fucking cheated Miami. What could they have possibly called? Nonetheless, F the refs. We'll do this on our own. Down by 1. Herro swings it to Richardson, who just checked in. Butler has it left at wing. Butler drives in on Bridges. Eurostep fouled. Layup doesn't go. Butler will go to the line for 2 and can potentially give Miami the lead if he connects on both free throws for the first time since it was, I believe, 14-13. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. Sub for Heat Dubs. Our energy was low a little bit earlier, but we stayed live. We didn't give up. I took off my Heat sweatshirt because it was bad luck. We're wearing the Bushwood Country Club tee, and now we're about to take the lead as Butler makes the first free throw. We'll also keep you covered on all the latest Miami Heat trade rumors and news as we head into the deadline coming up soon. They just showed the replay of what they called, and that might be the biggest fucking joke of all time. Butler makes both free throws. Heat back up by 1. Come on, baby. I don't know who this guy is, but he just checked in for Brooklyn. I've never seen him before. Oh, it's Watford. Cam Thomas checks in. He airballs. Offensive rebound off the air ball. It's so difficult to box out on air balls. And then the Nets get an and 1. Mikal Bridges on the second chance opportunity. God, that's frustrating. New rule. You airball, you don't get possession. It's too difficult to box out when you airball because the offensive player can see where the ball is going to come down to and the defensive player is looking at the rim. You airball, get him out of here. Ocean says, always wear this shirt. Bridges makes the free throw. The Heat back down by 2. But I'm just happy the Heat have another chance to take the lead and make this a ball game. Now, it still is maybe the lowest scoring game in NBA history coming up. This might end in the 80s, folks. That's obviously a joke, not in history, but the season, yes. Richardson, corner 3, is good! Heat back up by 1. Josh Richardson was 0 of 5 in the first half, makes his first shot in the second half. Let's go, Jay Rich. Short-term memory, baby. Dennis Smith Jr. working on Herro. Drives left, bounces off, bank shot good. Seesaw third quarter now after the Heat took the lead. It's been back and forth. Heat quickly the other way. Caleb Martin, corner 3, is good! Caleb Martin puts the Heat up by 2. The Heat have went unconscious in the second half of this quarter. 5 of their last 5 from 3. Bridges inside the Watford. His layup doesn't go. Jovic rebound. Here come the Heat. 5-on-4. Butler baseline layup. No good, but a foul. Heat have a chance to extend their lead and go up by 4. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Say it with me, everybody. Let's go Heat. 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 Come on. Ocean Sachs is with me. Dane Haywood's with me. Julio's with me. Butler makes the first free throw. Bam will come back in for Jovic. DJ's with me. Butler with a chance to put the Heat up by 4. Duncan Robinson checks into the game as well. Butler makes the free throw, 62-58. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Sub for more Heat videos on a daily basis and sub for Heat dubs. Cam Thomas to Royce O'Neal. 3 for him goes. And now we have a shootout. Just kidding, but there is a lot more offense in this third quarter, I'll tell you what. Martin drives by Dennis Smith Jr. Bank shot off glass. Goes! 5 points in this third quarter for Caleb Martin. Royce O'Neal to Mikal Bridges. Bridges out to Dennis Smith Jr. He'll live with him shooting the 3, and of course he knocks it down. 64 all. Nobody can miss now. Minute and a half to go in this ball game. Or excuse me, third quarter. Martin gets it to J-Rich. Richardson back to Martin. Martin looking at a 3, doesn't take it. Caleb drives in. Euro step, lefty, layup, doesn't go. Royce O'Neal with the board for Brooklyn. He'll push. Drop off pass to Dennis Smith Jr. Back to O'Neal. Royce swings it to Cam Thomas. Crisp ball movement for Brooklyn. It ends up in a right wing 3 for Cam Thomas, and he knocks it down. 67-64 now. My goodness. Now they can't miss. Butler drives in on Dennis Smith Jr. Euro steps his way to the basket. What a tough take for Jimmy Butler. 66-67 now. Minute to go in the quarter. Butler's got 22 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Welcome back, Jimmy. Cam Thomas inside. Kicks it back out. Guarded by Duncan Robinson. Now J-Rich. Thomas, step back 3. Doesn't go. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds off Watford. It will be Heat basketball. That was an impressive move by Butler. Under control. Long strides in between traffic to the rim for the bucket. Peter May says, never wear a Heat logo again. That I cannot follow. But for tonight, I'm fine wearing a neutral t-shirt. Butler fouled again. They went 2 for 1. Jimmy got straight to the baseline. Pump fake, got his man in the air, and drew the foul. Jimmy will go to the line to try to take a 2 or put the Heat up by 1. The Heat had 31 points at halftime. They have 35 points in the third quarter alone. If you haven't subscribed for the Heat effort tonight, what are you doing? No quit in this team, even when us fans were ready to give up on tonight's ball game. Butler has 13 points in the quarter, can make it 14 with a free throw to give the Heat the lead. Butler makes it. Jimmy's been automatic in this third quarter. Him and Tyler have combined for, I believe, 26 points in this third quarter. Jimmy's 12 of 12 from the charity stripe. Bam and Adebayo guarding Watford as the Nets go small here. They don't go 2 for 1. Cam Thomas has it guarded by Caleb Martin. Now Bam. Bam staying with Cam Thomas. Thomas inside is fouled. A little bit of a weak call if you ask me. Weak call if you ask me. He got by Bam after a screen where they usually switch that, but Bam wanted to stay home. Got a step and said Bam a little push on the layup attempt. Cam Thomas has got 15 tonight. He makes the first free throw, and we're squared up at 68. Squared up at 68. $200 people watching. Sub 4 dubs. Thomas's second free throw is good, so the Nets get to a very nice 69 points, and they lead by 1 with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Butler brings the ball up. He gets a screen from Duncan. Cam Thomas defending. They double him. Back to Duncan. Robinson, 2, 1. Mid-range for Duncan. Does not go. Robinson's been fucking horrific tonight, but nonetheless, a fantastic third quarter for your Miami Heat, where they score 37 points in that third quarter. They come back from down 14 to down 1. 37-24 third quarter in favor of your Miami Heat. It is fourth quarter time, which means get those paws up in the air. Spam those fours. 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 TBC, GR, Major Anthony Nelson checking in with a 4. Trey Young Boy. Spamming those fours. Yami Gilchrist spamming that 4. While y'all continue to spam those fours, I'm going to tell you about our sponsor on tonight's stream, which is Factor Meals. Head to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 to get 50% off this new year. It is the America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, and I tell you what, stress less over meal times in the new year. Factors, no prep, no mess meals, free up time otherwise spent shopping, cooking, and cleaning up. No more wasting time in the kitchen. When things get hectic, Factor is flexible. Change your order up every week and choose between 4 to 18 meals delivered on a weekly basis. You can also pause those meals and reschedule your deliveries anytime. Head to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use code NBAchat50 to get 50% off. One more time, NBAchat50 is that promo code. Factormeals.com/NBAchat50 will get you 50% off. That link and promo code is clickable in the live chat and description of today's stream. Woo! Fourth quarter time. Moonlight was spamming those fours, the quattros. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's win this damn ball game. We have no business winning this game, but let's go out and win it. Let's go out and win it. The Heat shot 71% that quarter, including 5 makes from beyond the arc. Come on, baby. Butler will sit down to start this fourth quarter. Herro's also on the bench. I don't know if that's the smartest decision. And the Nets turn it over on the first possession. And then the Heat give it right back. Man, you Christ. Royce O'Neal, 3 in transition, air ball. Whoa, man, ya. Kyle Lowry secures the rebound. Here he comes. Lowry finds a cutting Caleb Martin. Out to Duncan. Swung to J-Rich. To Martin. The ball movement is crisp. It's a Lowry corner 3, but they call an offensive foul on Bam Adebayo for setting an illegal screen to free up Lowry in the corner. Don't know if I agree with that call. But nonetheless, 2 turnovers for Miami. in the first minute of this half or quarter. Dennis Smith Jr. to Royce O'Neal, another three. He just missed it a second ago. He won't miss 2 in a row. Heat down 4. Duncan has been horrible, man. He is so inconsistent. I can't deal with it. I thought he was going to be consistent this year with how well he played in the first month and a half of the year. Arguably the first 2 months too, but he has just been so inconsistent over the last month and a half. Bam, working on Claxton. Step back, mid-range jumper is pure. Heat back within 2. That is a all-NBA, all-star move from Bam Adebayo. Dennis Smith Jr. in the pick and roll. Lob to Claxton. Great defense from Bam. It's a turnover, but it's stolen right back by Dennis Smith Jr. 3rd fucking turnover in the quarter already. Now what are they calling? They're resetting the shot clock? Oh, man. Can't have 3 turnovers in the first minute and a half of the quarter. Can't happen. Can't happen. All right, back in play here. Cam Thomas got it. He gets a curling Lonnie Walker. He's blocked. Good defense by Caleb Martin. Heat 4 on 3. Lowry picks up his dribble. Almost traveled with it, but now gets it to Richardson. They'll reset the offense to a trailing Adebayo at the top of the key. Bam, looking to facilitate here. Fakes a handoff to Duncan, gets it to Richardson. He lines up a 3 and connects! Richardson, second 3 of the half. Heat up 1. Heat now 6 of 20 from 3 after starting 0 of 13. They're 6 of their last 7. Dennis Smith almost turned it over. Now takes a corner fadeaway 3. Yeah, that's not going to go in. Heat have numbers. 5 on 4. Robinson, an open J-Rich, corner 3. In and out. Bam Adebayo, offensive rebound. His putback doesn't go, but the third effort from Adebayo does go. Heat up by 3. Let's go, Heat. What a good effort from Bam there. Claxton has it now, looking to answer as the Nets find themselves down 3. Thomas, pull-up jumper from the baseline. It does not go. Caleb Martin's been incredible defensively in this quarter. Richardson drives it on Cam Thomas, spinning. Right hook shot is pure. J-Rich with an incredible second half. The Heat are up 5. The Nets need a time out. Spam those fire balls. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. TBC. GR. Rome. Dane. Nicholas. GR. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. McDonald's saying, let's go Heat, let's go Heat. Money Matt is spamming those fireballs. What a second half turnaround from the Miami Heat. What a second half for the Miami Heat. This is what elite NBA teams do. You play the worst half of basketball the entire year. 31 first half points. You shot 26%. 0 of 12 from beyond the arc. Short-term memory. You go into the break. You talk amongst each other and say, F this. We're coming out with our hair on fire, and we're coming back down 14. We're going to go win this game on the road on a second night of a back-to-back. We don't give no shits how bad that first half was. And you absolutely play your ass off in this second half, and you're up 5 with 9 minutes to go. Your boy Manny's in the building. Jason Lasso says, I was going to be so mad if they were getting clapped in first half. Yeah, I was mad, man. Peter May says, I suck, but he loves me. I don't understand that one, Peter May. No 5, only 10. Nico L. LOL. I don't know if he's talking about me or as Nick, or if he's talking about Nikola Jokic or Jovic, who's called Nico at times. But that's a $10 super chat. That's a shot of tequila. And I'll take a shot or push-ups as well at the next timeout. Yeah, I know. Some of you guys might hate the Seminole chant, but I was getting fired up. 9-0 run for Miami continues as Mikal Bridges misses a corner three. Heat out in transition. Josh Richardson hounded by Dennis Smith Jr., but will turn it around and slow it down. Bam! Inside the J-Rich. Richardson, fade away. Doesn't go. Would have been a little bit of an aggressive make there from Duncan, if we're going to be honest. It was a little bit of an aggressive shot. Royce O'Neal, 3, does not go. Caleb Martin skies in for the rebound. Chance to extend this 5-point lead. Drop off past the Lowry, but he'll settle the offense. Now he fires a 3. Doesn't go. Kyle Lowry has been non-existent in this game. He has been a pointless person. Cam Thomas, 3, no good. Rebound, Adebayo. Here come the Heat in transition. Caleb Martin, Eurostep, out to J-Rich. Richardson, left wing 3, is no good. Lowry fouls Royce O'Neal on the rebound attempt. Rome says no to fan base, Rolly. I'm sorry, man. I know. I don't hate the Florida State Seminoles, though. I'm not from Miami. I will say this, no more of the Seminole chant, because F the Braves, too, who they do that chant. F the Braves. I don't know if any of you guys are Atlanta Braves fans, but I'm sorry, I can't stand them, man. Heat still up 5 with 7.5 to go. Dorian Finney-Smith swings at the Cam Thomas, who's really struggled in this second half after being really good in that second quarter. Mikal Bridges driving on Duncan Robinson, loses it out of bounds. I think the Heat Heat players are upset that it's going to stay with Brooklyn, but I actually agree with the call. I think it was stripped from Mikal Bridges' hands off a Miami Heat basketball player. Jimmy Butler will check in. Next TV timeout. He's like icing his hand. I don't know what's up with that. Bridges coming out of the baseline play, swings to the Dennis Smith Jr. He pump faked the 3, got it to Cam Thomas for a triple. That doesn't go. Royce O'Neal with the offensive board, swings it, but traveled. But no, they call foul first. Duncan Robinson fouled Royce O'Neal. I got to be honest, Duncan Robinson's got to take a seat on the bench. Duncan Robinson's been horrible all game long. He hasn't made any threes. He's been lackadaisical on defense. He's been giving up offensive rebounds to Brooklyn. Duncan Robinson's got to sit down. D-Rob's got to sit down. Butler does check back in for Lowry, and then Mikal Bridges gets a layup. That was an excellent pass inside, and the Nets pull within 3. Bridges got 19 points. Martin gets it to Butler, who's been fantastic tonight. Jimmy working on Royce O'Neal is going to call for a screen, gets a screen from J-Rich. Butler now working on Dennis Smith Jr. Out to Duncan. Back to Jimmy. Top of the key. Butler drives right. Pulls up. Drops it off to Adebayo for a 15-footer on the baseline. Doesn't go. Would have liked Jimmy to actually rise up and take that mid-range shot. He created separation. Royce O'Neal, 3. In and out. Rebound Adebayo. Bam. I don't know how many rebounds he has, but I feel like he's creeping up close to 20. He's just been all over the glass tonight. Butler drives it on O'Neal, absorbs contact, and finishes! Jimmy Butler, welcome back. It's good to see you in this Heat rotation. Heat up 5. Heat up 5. Finney-Smith has it top of the key, hands it off to DSJ. He's guarded by Bam. Please try something. He swings at the Cam Thomas. Thomas to Royce O'Neal. He pulls up for 3. He's hot in this quarter. Can't make that one, though. Rebound to Butler. Here we go, baby. Here we go. The Nets have shot 47 threes in this game. My goodness. Butler inside. Out to Martin. Corner 3. No good. That would have lit up the Heat Report chat. I tell you what, we would have went nuts. Thomas drives inside, out to Mikal Bridges, corner three. That's good. 79-77, timeout Miami. With 5.5 to go, I imagine Tyler Herro will return into this ball game and take out Duncan Robinson when we return from the timeout. And while we are in this timeout, I will tell you one last time tonight about our sponsor, which is Factor Meals. Head to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use code NBAchat50 to get 50% off. Get started with your New Year's resolutions. It's not too late with Factor. Ready-to-eat meal delivery takes the stress out of meal planning and sets you up for success with your New Year's goals. Skip the grocery stores, prep work, and cooking fatigue. Instead, get chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door with over 35 meals to choose from per week, including some you see on screen right now, including options like keto, calorie smart, vegan and veggie, plan more. Plus, over 55 weekly add-ons, you'll have a ton of nutritious and flavorful options to kickstart your resolutions. Forget frantic lunch preps and rush dinners. Factor's 2-minute meals are your secret weapon in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, all year round. It's delivered right to your door and ready to eat in 2 minutes after heating it up. So head to factormeals.com/NBAchat50 and use code NBAchat50 to get 50% off. That link is clickable in the description and live chat of today's stream. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. Help us grow and continue to push towards 8,000 subscribers. I'm Nic Rohloff. There's one subscriber. Let's effing go. I'm Nic Rohloff. I am a diehard Heat fan since I started watching basketball. And I just aspire to make good Heat content for you guys. I cover the latest trade rumors, injury news, any free agency rumors when they pop up. We'll be here for the NFL or NBA draft as well. And we go live multiple times a week for watch parties. We're live 3 times this week. Today, Wednesday against the Raptors, and we'll be live for Friday night's game as well. I'm kind of spacing on who we play. Let me pull that up so I could tell you. But we're live tonight. We're live Wednesday. We're live Friday as well. We're going to just keep on grinding as the Heat make their push for their 4th championship in franchise history, and we'll be here for the playoffs as well. So hit that sub button. I promise you that you will not regret it. Friday night's game is against the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks is who we play on Friday night. Jalil says, why is Robinson not scoring? I bet yeah, he just stinks tonight, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're a Heat fan or you're just tuning in to see how your bet's going, but yeah, he stinks. At least tonight he stinks. Herro did check in for Duncan Robinson. I know ball. Heat up 2. Butler drives in, fouled. Butler is pissed that he's not able to convert the and 1, but will have to settle for 2 free throws at the charity stripe. He's 12 of 12 at the line today, and he's going to look to extend that make streak and give the Heat a 4-point lead. Butler's feeling good in his return to the Heat lineup. Whew, let's go. Let's go. Claude tuning in, needing 5 more for Bam. I assume you're talking about points. Butler up to 26 points. And on cue, blame this one on me, folks. I jinxed him. I jinxed him. I jinxed him. I jinxed him. He missed the first. Heat still have a chance to go up 3 here with a second free throw. He does. 80-77. Miami leads. They were down as much as 16 in this game. They had 31 points at halftime. Yeah, if you're just tuning in. Dennis Smith Jr. guarded by Herro. Gets it to Claxton. Heat look like they're in their patented 2-3 zone. It looked like it might have been switched to a man. It was a confusing defensive set. But either way, Butler got in the passing lanes and tapped it out of bounds. 10 on the shot clock for Brooklyn. They'll have it side out. Dennis Smith Jr. set to inbound. Smith Jr. gets it to Cam Johnson. He's had a rough game for Brooklyn tonight. Cam Johnson drives on Herro. Pull-up mid-range jumper at the free throw line. His tough night continues. Missed jumper. Rebound to Adebayo. Here comes Miami looking to extend their three-point lead. Butler gets a double screen on the right wing to Martin. Martin drives by DSJ, but they traveled. At least they called a travel, and I think he did. That back foot slid a little bit as he went to go plant. It's the 12th turnover of the night for the Miami Heat. Disappointing for sure there. You couldn't take advantage of that opportunity. But with about 4.5 minutes to go in this ball game, Heat still up 3. Mikal Bridges on in the right wing. Working on Herro. Drives inside. Double teamed. Great double team by Butler. He passes it to Cam Johnson, who knocks down a 12-footer on the baseline. It was a good double team, but good, calm, cool, and collectiveness from Mikal Bridges to find the open man. Herro gets a screen from Adebayo. He rejects the screen. Now swings it to Richardson. Jay Rich has had a really good second half. Herro gets it back at the top of the key. Working on Claxton. Step back three is no good. Offensive rebound by Butler. The Butler did it again in the corner. Drives right on Dennis Smith Jr. Spins back to his left hand. Pump fake, pump fake. Off glass! He's putting the too little out there. They're too little. They can't guard Jimmy. What a night. What a return for Butler. Bridges inside, spinning. Gets to his right. Kicks it out to Cam Johnson. Corner three. No good. Rebound Adebayo. He'll push. Here comes Miami. Bam will slow it down now. Bam's had one hell of a game on the glass, and Jimmy Butler has carried this Heat offense. And now Miami will call a timeout to talk things over. How about Jimmy Butler's return to this Heat lineup? Double teamed, pump fake, high arcing, bank shot over Nick Claxton. You are too little, young sir. Get on my level. Major says, Rolly, if the Heat hold on and win, I'll send a $10 super chat. Major, always bringing the heat, pun intended. Let's go. If you're just joining us for the first time ever, hit that sub button. I'm Nic Rohloff. I'm a diehard Heat fan. Put out Heat content every single day, whether it be trade rumors leading up to the NBA trade deadline, injury news. When we get to the offseason, we'll have you covered. But we also go live multiple times a week for watch parties, just like the one you're watching right now. And we're going to be back on Wednesday against the Toronto Raptors, Let's go Heat, sub 4 Heat dubs. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I trust. Ooh. 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 Woo. Ooh. Woo. Ooh. Let's close this out, Miami. It's been a very tumultuous game. Roller coaster. Let's end it up at the top. Let's end up on top. Bam's got 17 boards thanks to Twilight. I knew he was working close to a 20-point game, or 20-rebound game, Inbounded to Adebayo. Handoff to Herro. Tyler's got a step. He gets inside, swatted from behind. Dennis Smith Jr. out in transition to the rim. Blocked by Caleb Martin. And Martin looks at him and says, don't try that weak-ass shit on me. What a swat from Caleb Martin with authority. Don't try that weak-ass shit, man. Now there's a stop in the action. What's going on? Is there another stop in another TO? Are we really going to the TO again, man? What are we doing here? Why are we going to another timeout? But either way, let me know who you got down in the comment section. MIA for the Heat, BKN for the Nets. Peter May, if I gave up, I would have signed off stream. I stayed live, didn't I? Kara saying, let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Money Matt rocking with the Heat. The Lion of Tribe of Judah says, let's go Heat. April Gibbs says, let's go Heat. Major says, hey, Rolly, been watching high school basketball, Mountain Verde and Cooper Flagg. He's going to be number one after one season at Duke. How good? Yeah, he's a stud, dude. Cooper Flagg is a stud. He'll go number one in the draft, not this year, but the year after. Cooper Flagg is a special prospect, man. He can do it all. He's got a jumper. He's got athleticism. He's got the defense. He's a stud. I'm excited to watch him at Duke. I hate the Duke Blue Devils. I've always hated Duke. But he will be good for college basketball, that's for sure. He'll bring eyes to the tube. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock for the Nets. They'll inbound it here. Royce O'Neal can't find anyone, but finally gets it to Mikal Bridges. Bridges will dribble it back out. Richardson, Martin, Herro, Bam, and Jimmy are your five. Bridges drives inside, kicks it out to Dennis Smith Jr. for three. Air ball. We'll live with Dennis Smith Jr. threes all day long. We'll live all day long. Peter May, I was a coach before, by the way, and my team went to regionals. So how about that, Peter May? Martin in the corner, spinning on Dennis Smith Jr. Dribbles inside, out to Butler. Butler to Richardson. J-Rich pulls up, elbow, mid-range jumper, doesn't go. Heat passed it up too many times. Butler had a shot. Richardson had a shot. They both didn't take it. Sometimes being too unselfish is actually being selfish. Tam Thomas drives it on Herro. Pull up, mid-range, doesn't go. Good defense from Tyler Herro. Bam with the rebound. 2 minutes to go. Dos Manitos. Bam's got it. Left block. Double teamed. Swings it to Herro. Herro picks it up. Gets inside. Drives in and is fouled. Tyler Herro is going to go to the line for 2 shots to give the Heat potentially a 5-point lead. Herro got the step on Royce O'Neal and got whacked in the head. 307 people tuning in. Make sure you hit that sub button. As much as it's nice to see that number on screen right there, I'd like to see it go up even more. Herro's got 18. Make it 19 with that free throw. Herro had 6 points at the half. He had 12 points in the third quarter alone. There we go. Herro's second free throw is in and out. He'd only will go up 4 with 2 minutes to go exactly. Come on, Tyler. Gotta be better than that, man. Gotta be better. Claxton has it, hands it off to Cam Thomas. Thomas drives baseline, swings it out to Royce O'Neal. I don't know how we lost track of him, and he makes us pay with a triple. How did you lose track of him? He's been their best shooter all night long. He'd only up 1, minute 40 to go. Oh boy, every possession matters now. Butler's got it. Foul called on Royce O'Neal, holding Caleb Martin off ball. Doesn't look like the Heat are in the bonus. So it looks like we will be side out still for the Heat. Minute 38 to go. Herro will inbound right in front of the Nets bench. He's got to get it in here. He does. Almost 5 seconds, but gets it to Butler. Butler has been fantastic tonight. Close us, lead us. They get it to Bam on the left block. Bam's double teamed. 3 on the shot clock. Bam has to hoist it up. Shot clock violation. What the fuck is that, dude? Here come the Nets at no shot clock violation. They said rebound was caught before the buzzer sounded off. Cam Thomas drives by Herro. Blocked, but fouled by Tyler Herro. And now Cam Thomas is going to go to the line for a chance to put the Nets up by 1 with a minute 15 to go in the game. That was as bad as a possession you could have. That might be goaltending, if I'm going to be honest, by Bam. That's close. That's close. I don't know if the Nets are going to challenge it. Looks like they won't, so it's going to be 2 free throws for Brooklyn. Cam Thomas's first free throw somehow went in. This was just horrible offense. Bam gets it. They send a double. Caleb Martin cut on the baseline, dude. Why did he stand in the corner? He cuts on the baseline. finally gets a man. Brooklyn goes up 1. Who's going to step up big for Miami? Who's going to step up? Who's going to step up? Herro guarded by Dennis Smith Jr. Butler sets a screen for Tyler. Tyler dribbles left, picks up his dribble, gets to the Jimmy. Jimmy back to Tyler. Tyler inside, running floater. Good! Tyler puts the Heat back up by 1. Herro's office is that running floater at the elbow. One stop puts you in a good spot. Herro's got 21 points and 9 rebounds. Cam Thomas working on Caleb Martin. Thomas dribbles left, gets a step inside, hop step, goes up, foul, called on Butler. Butler got hit in the head. Cam Thomas is going to get 2 free throws. Jimmy's holding his head. Eric Spoelstra looking on as Eric Reed and John Crotty says he'd like to have a second look at the foul call. That replay wasn't the greatest, but I don't think they will challenge it. And I don't think they should challenge it. Thomas's first free throw goes, so we're back squared at 85. Here's the replay. Soft call. Soft call. Cam Thomas to give the Nets the lead. He does. 86-85. I would go to Jimmy here. Tyler's going to bring the ball up with 35 seconds to go. Herro gets a screen from Butler. Herro drives left. Pull-up floater for Tyler. Is good again! Tyler Herro, you are my hero. Heat up by 1. Shot clock is turned off. Nets have last shot, potentially. 15 seconds to go. Martin's defending. They put Herro in a pick and roll. Thomas, pull up 3. Strong. Rebound. Fouled. Adebayo gets the board. Nick Claxton goes over the back of Adebayo. And there is 6 seconds to go in the ball game. The Heat will get free throw attempts to put this lead up to 3 potentially with Bam. Let's go. Sub for Dubs. Come on. Why aren't you subscribed? I don't know. Cam Thomas, what a horrific settle of a shot. And just talk about Tyler Herro, who has really struggled lately. Struggled a lot in that first half, but had 12 points in the third quarter and had 6 clutch points in the fourth, including all 6 of them being push shot floaters. Adebayo at the line. Missed the first. Oh, brother. Bam. Bam. Oh, Major. Major. I don't know what you just did. Major. Major, I love you, but that's an all-time bad look. This could be bad. The Nets have 2 timeouts. You imagine they call one here, no matter what happens on this free throw attempt. Bam makes that one. So as long as you don't give up a 3, you're going to win. It's 88-86. The Nets will have ball with exactly 6 seconds to go. Major, I'm not going to lie, out of principle, I cannot show that super chat until it is official. I will show it after the game regardless, but in the 6 seconds left in this ball game, I will not be showing that super chat. Major seems very confident that we're still going to win this game. I am not putting it out of the realm of possibility of a choke job. Major, are you a time traveler or something, brother? My goodness. If you want the Miami Heat to win, hit that sub button. A third straight game where the Heat will hold their opponents under 100 unless this game goes to OT. But a third straight game where the Heat's offense has really struggled. 99, 104. They're now barely going to crack 90 if they do. Hit that sub button. Come on. My goodness. I think it's time to get locked in. Liam says he bet 100 on Jimmy to get 25 and win. Well, he's got the 25. The question is, will a win occur? Hit that sub button. I feel nervous, but you got to have the guts. You got to have the guts. I'm going to get in the defensive stance with the Heat. It's Richardson, Herro, Martin, Bam, and Butler defending. Got to be honest, I probably would have taken out Tyler Herro to put in Haywood Highsmith for defense. Defensive stance time, folks. Get those feet. No balls no on the heels of your feet. Get on your toes. Be agile, folks. I'm going to play defense with Miami here. Who else is getting gritty like this for Miami? Royce O'Neal to inbound. They're setting up a shot for Cam Thomas. It gets to Mikal Bridges. He has an angle. Hand up. Hand up. His floater doesn't go. They call a foul. They called a foul on Tyler Herro. Mikal Bridges missed the floater. They called a foul on Tyler. Jimmy Butler went for the steal. He gambled and didn't get it. Herro in rotation. Bumped him. He bumped him. It's a foul. It's a foul. Eric Spoelstra is going to challenge it because why not? But I think that was the correct call. There's 3 seconds still left on the clock. Mikal Bridges has to make both free throws. So if he misses one, the Heat will have a chance to ice the game with 3 to go. If he makes both free throws, well, the Heat will have it sideline out of bounds on the net side of the court to potentially win the game with 3 seconds to go. I'm still okay with where we're at because it's either overtime or the Heat will win. I mean, there's no way the Heat can lose. Famous last words. But we might have another Heat overtime game. Nim says Heat has timeouts. They have 2. One is being used right now, challenging this foul call, which I honestly think is going to be unsuccessful. And their second timeout will be used, assuming that Mikal Bridges makes both free throws to advance the ball into the front court. Yeah, they're going to keep the foul call. Which, listen, let's take our biases aside here. No bias. That was a foul call. It was a foul. I think that was a foul. Herro bumped him on his hip. If I tell you what, if we were on their side, if we were in their shoes, we'd want that foul call and we'd be livid if they got taken away. Hit that sub button if you want the Heat to win. Come on, folks. Come on, folks. Mikal Bridges. Oh, they put a second on the clock. So there's actually 4 seconds left. That only helps Miami if he makes both free throws here. Oh, miss it. Oh, get loud in the chat. Type your M's for miss. M's for miss. M's for miss. Mikal's first is good. But he still has another one to make. Spam your M's for him to miss the second. Spam the M's. Spam the M's. Come on, Mikal. Miss, 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 miss. Hit front rim and rolled in. All right, so Eric Spoelstra is going to use his timeout. 88 all. But the Heat have 4.5 seconds to win this ball game. They have 4.5 seconds to win this ball game. Major saying overtime. I don't want overtime. I want to win it in regulation. Who's going to hit the game winner? We've already seen one buzzer beater this year. Jimmy Butler stepped back mid-range against the Chicago Bulls at home. Can we see another Jimmy game winner in his first game back after a 2-week absence? Who's going to do it? Question for the people in the chat. Who would you give the last shot to? Jimmy is your guy, but Herro's made 3 tough floaters down the stretch. Now, you have 4.5 seconds, so it's not a spot where you have to catch and shoot it. You can catch it on the run, put the ball on the deck, and get to your spot. People saying Jimmy. Major saying Duncan. Hell nah. I've seen a couple Tyler Herros, but I'm going to say it's 80% Jimmy Butler. Yeah, everyone's riding with Jimmy. Everybody's riding with Jimmy. TBC, though, says Tyler. Nicholas says Bam. Bam hit the essential game winner against the Orlando Magic on Friday. I wouldn't hate giving it to Bam if you had to, but Kyle Lowry's going to inbound after not playing the entire second half practically. He's going to facilitate and pass it in. Your 4 scorers, per se, as Lowry's going to inbound, are Jimmy, Bam, Tyler, and Duncan. I don't know if I love Duncan being in. Let's see what happens. Kyle is going to inbound. Come on. Come on, Kyle. Find us the man. It looks like they're going to set up a play for Butler. They get it to Jimmy. 4, 3. You got to go, Jimmy. Jimmy drives right. Pull up mid-range. Buzzer is no good. We got overtime. Butler got to his spot on the right wing jumper and could not connect. We're going to go to OT. I think Butler took a little too long to get into that. He caught it, turned, walked 2 steps with the ball, dribbling, and then just sprinted to the right elbow to put up a tough jumper, hit front rim, but couldn't go. So we got overtime. And I'm not going to keep you waiting too much longer, Major. So I'm nervous because Major Anthony Nelson sent in this super chat, said, we won. I appreciate the super chat, Major Anthony Nelson. You are a legend. But this game is not won. We still have 5 whole minutes to go as we are in overtime. Oh, boy. Yeah. It's 88-80. 88-88. It's a low-scoring ball. Yeah. Yeah, we scored 31 points in the first half. No, I'm good. Major Anthony Nelson. Appreciate the $10 super chat, but my goodness am I worried? I have faith, Major, but I don't love sending in that super chat early. Ed Galley says Major is a Nets fan infiltrated, come to jinx it. No. I've been alongside Major Anthony Nelson for a while. He's good by me outside of that, even though I do not support that jinxing that just went on. I don't support it. Amelia says blame Jimmy for something, not Herro. Well, why would I blame Jimmy when Jimmy's been carrying most of the game? Do I love that shot selection and how long it took to get into that? No. But do I love what Jimmy Butler's done tonight, scoring 29 points? Yes. How about after that explosive third quarter offensively for both teams? Well, really, actually, just Miami. Both teams scored 20 and 19 points. Like, what are we doing here? Jimmy's got 29. Herro's got 23. Adebayo's having a tough night. 11 points, but has 19 boards. He's been excellent on the glass. 5 of 16 from the field for Bam. Oh, boy. Caleb Martin's been good. 3 of 6 from 3. 3 of 6 from the field. I got you. Okay, 10 jumping jacks coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Al Cedric saying, I need the W for Brooklyn, $400 bet. Well, sorry, I'm rooting against you, young bull. Hopefully that money doesn't kill you. Bam, center circle with Claxton. They're going to go with Caleb Martin, Bam, Josh Richardson, Herro, and Butler. Cam Thomas is on deck for the Nets. Claxton, Mikal Bridges, Dennis Smith Jr., and Royce O'Neal. Bridges got it. Bridges drives it on Herro out to Cam Thomas. Thomas drives in. Thomas, layup, goes. The Nets strike first in OT. 90-88. Martin gets it to Bam on the left block. They've doubled Bam a lot tonight. They'll send another one here. Out to Herro. Back to Bam. Bam drives baseline. Another double team. Here, Bam, fade away, air ball. No, it hit rim, but still. They got to stop going to Bam because they're sending doubles towards him, and he's just getting stuck in the corner. You got to go away from Bam unless it's in a pick and roll. You can't post him up right now. Cam Thomas working on Herro, top of the key. He's going to look for a step back three. They send a double. Passes it inside to Dennis Smith Jr. Out to Royce O'Neal for three. It's good. Heat down 5. Still some time left in this ball game, 3.5, so no time to panic just yet. Herro's going to get a double screen from Bam and Caleb Martin. He dribbles left, brings it back out. Herro to Butler on the baseline. Butler guarded by Dennis Smith Jr. They send a double on Butler. Back out to Herro. Herro working on Claxton. Swung to Caleb Martin. Martin drives inside. He's got to put it up. He puts up a fadeaway blocked. Fucking horrible possessions by Miami in overtime. You haven't even got an actual good shot off. Pissed off with that shit, man. Dennis Smith Jr. looking to extend this overtime lead for Brooklyn. Royce O'Neal has it. Swings it to Smith Jr. He drives on Herro. Stops. Kicks it back out to Cam Thomas. Sidestep three for Thomas. Doesn't go. Rebound to Herro. Bam's, I don't think that was on Bam. Rebound, so he's not 20 for Bam. Herro, sidestep three is too strong. Rebound, fought for. It's loose ball. Heat come up with it. Herro has it. Get in your offense. Got 10 on the shot clock. Martin, left wing three. Not even close. Rebound again by Miami. Back out to Herro. Catch and shoot three. He fucking bricked it. He almost airballed a catch and shoot three straight on. I mean, the Heat are I got to be honest. I don't know if the Heat are even going to fucking score in this overtime period. They're 0 for 5 already. And all 5 shots haven't even been close. Heat into his zone. Cam Thomas three. No good. Rebound by Butler. They call a foul on Royce O'Neal going over the back of Jimmy. Not in the bonus. It resets in OT period. 2:10 to go in the game. Got to score in this possession, but how can you have any faith that that's going to be the case? This offense in overtime has been as bad as it's been in the first half. They had one good quarter, but other than that, they've scored 20 points or fewer in every period. Great pass by Tyler Herro. That's got to be goaltending, no? What a block from Nick Claxton, I guess. That looked like it was above the cylinder to me, but Josh Richardson got swatted away by Claxton. Fucking Jesus. Cam Thomas, this screams dagger shot by him. He drives inside, layup, doesn't go. Heat get lucky. Josh Richardson pushing. You got 5 on 4. Richardson swings it to Herro. Need the 3, Tyler. And they get the 3! Tyler Herro with a big-time shot brings the Heat within 2 minutes and a half to go. The first score of the overtime period for Miami. Herro's up to 26. Type those 14s. He's been spotty today, but needed him there. Bridges drives right on the baseline, guarded by Bam. Fade away at the elbow. Doesn't go. Rebound. Great box out. Did they call this foul on Miami? These officials just fucking ruined this game. That was a good box out. That was a good box out. I got to watch this replay. Is that goaltending or not? All I know is that shot from Tyler was huge, man. I can't believe they called that foul on Miami, dude. That looked like a clean box out to me. Side out for the Brooklyn Nets. Minute and 8 seconds to go. Sub for Heat Dubs. Can we pick up 6 more subscribers and get to 7,100 today? Come on. Come on. Thomas to inbound. No one's open. 5! They call a timeout. Cam Thomas didn't even call it. Jacques Vaughn, the head coach for the Nets, called it on the bench. That was 5 seconds, dude. 2 subs away from 7,100. Daily Miami Heat content made by me, Nic Rohloff, diehard Heat fan, for Heat fans, lays trade rumors as we go closer and closer to the trade deadline. We're live multiple times a week, like the one today, for Heat watch parties. We'll be back on Wednesday for a game against the Raptors. We're also going to be here on Friday for a game against the Atlanta Hawks. Hit that sub button. 1 away from 7,100. Let's get there. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, the Heat are... There we go, baby. Let's go. Sub for dubs, baby. Sub for dubs. The Heat are going to need to get a stop, which it's 93 points given up in overtime, so you'd think, why are you worried about getting a stop? You've gotten stops all day long. Well, it's because my heart has been ripped out too many times. That's why. That's the answer. That's the answer. Oh, brother. It's never easy with the Miami Heat, is it? It's never easy. Wow, the Falcons interviewed Bill Belichick for their head coaching job. I mean, I expected it. Quick side tangent there, but the notification popping through on my phone is always going to check me off by surprise. All right, here we go. Need a stop. Royce O'Neal to inbound. Gets it into the backcourt to Mikal Bridges. Richardson stepping up on him. I don't like pressuring here. Bridges, fadeaway, is good. What the fuck is Josh Richardson doing? Why are you pressuring Mikal Bridges in the backcourt? Because he gets a step on you, and it's an easy pull-up jumper. Heat the other way. Herro, 3, top of the key. Is good! Tyler Herro is going full clutch mode. 95-94. Type those 14s. 40 seconds to go. Need a stop, please. Dennis Smith Jr. inside. He'll kick it out to Royce O'Neal. To Mikal Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. Bridges gets by Richardson. To the rim. That's on the cylinder. Yes. Offensive basket interference called on Nic Claxton. And the Heat will get the ball back down 1 with 25 seconds to go. Now, the tip by Claxton didn't go regardless. Clearly the right call. Miami got the missed tip anyway, so it would have been Heat basketball regardless. But that was clearly offensive basket interference. Heat will have basketball down 1 with 25 to go. Clear call, nothing to even review. Nothing to review. Come on, sub for dubs. They're doing an official review, but it's clear. No reason to hold your breath if you're a Miami Heat fan, because it's gonna be stood. It's gonna be upheld. Come on, Heat. Come on. Herro's been clutch in this game. 2 threes in a row for him after the Heat were trailing by 5 in this OT period. He also had some big-time buckets down the stretch of that fourth quarter that put the Heat up before they blew the lead. Major says, Rolly, I think Herro just took himself off the trade market. Well, I'll say this. Herro needed to have a big close to this game after how bad he was in the first half and how bad he's been over the past couple of weeks, and he's done what he's been necessary. He's done what had needed to be done. Whew, brother. Who do you go to here? I gotta be honest, with Tyler, I think I go to Tyler Herro here. He's hitting back-to-back threes. I think I go... Also, the question is, do you go for the win on the second night of a back-to-back on the road and run it down to the end and put up a last-second shot because there's a 1-second differential between shot clock and game clock, or do you go early in case you miss? We'll see what Miami does. Herro brings the ball up. He drives on Claxton, brings it back out, top of the key. Finds Butler on the elbow. Left wing for Jimmy. 13. Jimmy drives in. Fouled by Dennis Smith Jr. And Jimmy is going to go to the line to give the Heat a potential lead. 12 seconds to go in the ball game. Jimmy, with 2 free throws, could put the Heat up by 1. There was a lot of contact I wouldn't be surprised if Brooklyn challenged it, but I don't think they would win the challenge because there was a lot of body contact. The hand action was clean. He clearly stripped Butler, but there was a lot of pushing from the hips in the chest area. They won't review it. Butler 2 free throws to put the Heat back up by 1. Butler's first free throw is good. Clutch as ever. Jimmy never sweating. Now, can he put the Heat back up 1? Let's see. 30 points for Jimmy. Come on. They're going to put Dorian Finney-Smith into the ball game. I am nervous, folks. I am nervous. Butler to give Miami the lead. Goes. 96-95. You need one stop. For the love of God, defensive stances, people. Get back. No reason to pressure, Jay Rich. Mikal has it. Gets a screen. Mikal drives left. Gets inside. Fades away on the baseline. Air ball. Herro rebound. Heat win. The Heat with an absolute ballsy win on the road in overtime. A great defensive possession to end the ball game, and the Heat go into Brooklyn. It was ugly for all 40 or 53 minutes, I should say, but they get the win. Spam those W's. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Good defense by Jay Rich. He forced an air ball from Mikal. The rebound by Tyler. And let's get out of Brooklyn and head to the 6 with a 4-game winning streak. Type those W's, baby. Let's go. And if you just joined us in for the first time tonight, we're live all the time for these games. Nic Rohloff. You're not going to see anyone bring more passion for the Miami Heat on live streams like I do. Hit that sub button and join us for the rest of the season as we're going to go out and win our damn 4th championship this year. You can take it to the fucking bank. Let's go, baby. Shout out to the Major. He called the win very early in this one, but the Heat did get the win. It was a stressful win in overtime, but a big win for the Miami Heat. Let's go. Continue spamming those W's, and for the Major, I will put a super chat back on screen. Cuz we won. Let's go, Major. Let's go. Woo! What a win, man. It was not easy. It was stressful. There was a lot of anger in that first half, I should say. Disappointment. But a good team finds ways to win basketball games when they don't deserve to. And the Heat won a game they did not deserve to. You shoot 26% in the first half. You score 31 points in the first 24 minutes of the ball game, and you're still able to win a game 96-95. What a win for the Miami Heat. Shout out to the Major. You called it. You called it. You called it. Big win for Miami, man. What a win. Whew. Herro came up clutch down the stretch. He had 29 points tonight. Butler had 31 in his return from injury. I mean, it wasn't pretty for Tyler tonight, but 11 of 22 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3, 10 rebounds for Tyler. How about that? 29 and 10 for Herro. Bam really struggled tonight, but had 20 boards. He was good defensively. Richardson was good off the bench, I felt like, in that second half. I thought Caleb Martin really gave you good minutes tonight, man. I think he really gave you good minutes. I think he gave you great minutes tonight. If anyone wants to super chat, donate to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated, as we do this content on a daily basis for free. If we get a $20 super chat, I will chug a beer and I'll do a live video on the Heat Report, breaking down a lot of trade rumors. Jenny Lee, Jimmy Butler got fouled with 10 seconds to go and made 2 free throws for the win. If anyone wants to send a $20 super chat in, it will get a extra probably 10, 12 minutes live. I'll do a in live segment surrounding the Miami Heat that will go out tomorrow, but you guys can see it live about 12 hours before everyone else, and I'll chug a beer. If not, I'll sign off here in a couple minutes. But man, what a win for the Heat, dude. It was a battle. It was a battle. It was a battle. They were able to get the win. No Jaime Jaquez tonight, which is always tough. Major signing off. Good to see you, Major. Thanks for the $10 super chat, and you're able to luck out that we didn't have chaos at the end here. See you, Rome. See you, Dane Haywood. Looks like no one's going to take me up on that offer. But what a win for Miami, man. Butler, 31 points. 8 of 12 from the field. 15 of 16 at the free throw line, including the final 2 to put the Heat up by 10, or by 1. Tyler Herro had 29. 50% shooting, 10 rebounds. Tyler was huge down the stretch. Had some bad turnovers, but had 4 TOs in this game, but was able to short-term memory. And that's really important for a shooter and someone like Tyler who, yeah, there's going to be days where you miss a lot of shots. But he was able to stay strong, and Tyler was the reason you won this game. Don't get it twisted. You were down 5 in overtime. He hits a 3, gets you within 2. You give up a bucket with a minute to go, and then he hits a 3 to make it a 1-point game with 40 seconds. Herro is massive in this game. Massive. He's the reason why you won. Those 2 threes in OT were the only reason why you won this ballgame. He scored 8 points in overtime. It was the 2 Herro threes and the Jimmy Butler free throws to put you up. He's inconsistent at times. There's no debating that, but Herro was consistent when it mattered the most tonight. Consistent when it mattered the most. JD says, how did Jaquez get hurt? He got hurt yesterday in the game against the Hornets. Groin injury. Woo. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Elias Hernandez. Shout out to you, Elias. Not going to lie, they had me in the first half. Let's go Heat. Yeah, they had us in the first half. No debating about that. You scored 31 points in the first half. Yeah, you don't usually win those big games. If I showed you this scoreboard at halftime, would you have believed me? Yes or no? 96-95 win in overtime when you were down 45-31 at the half. I don't think you would have told me that. I don't think you would have agreed with me or believed it. Bears cheers to you, Elias. That dude Kyle says, I can't believe they won. I turned the TV off and they were down by a few. I thought it was over. This is a win that is quite the shock. This was only the 9th game that the Heat had this year between Bam, Tyler, and Jimmy. Those 3 combined for 71 points and 35 rebounds. Yeah, Jay Boy, audience got high today. Got, I think, into the 600s at one point in that late overtime period. What's up, Christian? I'm a dude who lives in Charlotte, but I was born in Miami and have been a Heat fan since 2003 when we drafted D. Wade. So proud of my freaking team. Let's go Heat culture. Let's go, Christian. That's a comment that will fire me up, Christian. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for all the content we put out here and join us for another watch party sometime. Glad you commented that. Love that. I became a Heat fan in 2008. I'm 23 years old. I'm pretty young, I would say. I started watching basketball when I was 8, 9 years old, and if you didn't know that, that was when D Wade, 2008-2009 season. Should have won MVP. Got robbed. Unbelievable season for the GOAT of the Miami Heat, D Wade. He just captivated me. I became a fan of him. I became a fan of the Heat. Rest is history. Rest is history. Fire Gamer spamming those Let's Go Heat. Let's go, baby. What a win. What a win. I was miserable for the entire first half. But now, I'm happy. Now I'm happy. Now I can go to bed with a smile on my face. Now I can go to bed with a smile on my face. All right, I'll give it a minute and a half. If anyone has any questions you could want to get on screen, you could send the super chat. We could talk about this game. You could ask anything about trade rumors or such things. But if no super chats come in the next minute and a half, we're going to sign off here. Caleb says time in Dallas, 9:22. 9:22. Caleb, you're someone watching from the UK as well? I didn't know that, Caleb. We have some people from England over there in the United Kingdom watching. Kane Angel watches. Caleb Taylor, I guess, watches. Salute to you guys. I don't know how you guys do it, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know how you guys stay up and watch these games. I salute to you, though. You guys are unbelievable fans. You guys are unbelievable. $30 seconds until we sign off here. Unless someone sends in a super chat. Let's ride, Christian. Appreciate that. Let's go Heat, baby. Let's go Heat. Welch's Grape says Herro is awesome when he plays well, but unbelievably frustrating when he has a bad night. Yeah, I mean, that is Tyler Herro, right? He either looks like the second coming of Devin Booker, which he looked like in the late fourth quarter, or he looks like Jordan Clarkson, but shit. It's the Tyler Herro experience, man. But when Tyler Herro is at his high and at his best, oh boy, is he something else. All right, we're going to probably sign off here. We'll sign off with another joke from J-Boy. Give me a joke, J-Boy, and then we'll sign off unless a super chat comes in. Fire Gamer says, what do you think Herro's worth in trade value? I'd probably say 1 first-round pick. Maybe a first and a second. Definitely a first, though. Definitely a first. Now, would a team like the Spurs trade a first-round pick when they're bad? No, because that pick's going to be in the top 10. But if you're a team that, if you want to trade Tyler Herro and you like trade him to the Cavs and they trying to value what they're getting back for Donovan Mitchell, they're going to value Tyler Herro at a first-round pick. All right. J-Boy, let me know when the joke's coming in. Mine 2K says, what's a good place in Dallas where y'all get drinks from? We go to this place called Standard Pour quite a bit. Standard Pour is a good spot. Standard Pour is a good spot. Oh, I think this is the joke from J-Boy. They always ask me if I played basketball because I was tall. Okay. Punchline. Think it's coming. They stopped asking me that when I asked them if they played mini golf. Ah. Gotcha. All right, J-Boy. I gotcha. Akeem says, I'm from the UK, but studying in Illinois. That's awesome. Good luck with that. All right, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Appreciate the 7,000 people who joined in and watched today's stream. We also picked up 64 subscribers. That's just awesome. Continue to grow here at the Heat Report. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Good night. Have a nice night, everyone. And we'll be live again on Wednesday against the Toronto Raptors. I have it. Okay, we got one more joke. This is the last cutoff. Mine 2K's got a joke. So I'll go through that whole spiel again. Oh, spiel denied. DJ, Mr. DJ, with a super sticker to close out the stream. So we'll have DJ Super Chat. It's your boy. Appreciate that comment, my man. Hippo character's head pops out of water surrounded by his hippo squad. They have some interesting super stickers out there, I'll tell you what. Appreciate that, Mr. DJ. You're a legend. Another beers cheers to go out tonight. All right, we'll close out on my 2K's joke. Back Wednesday, live for Raptors watch party. And then we will also be back for a video tomorrow. My 2K, what does a nosy pepper do? I think that's a pepper. What does a nosy pepper do? What does it do? What does it do? What does a nosy pepper do? Punchline loading. A nosy pepper does. Waiting. 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 Gets jalapeno business. Very good, my 2K. Very good. That's a good one to close it out tonight. Appreciate everyone who tuned in for tonight's stream. Like I said, we'll be back Wednesday for another Heat versus Raptors watch party. Heat won 4 in a row. They'll look to make it 5 on the road in the 6th. Drake's territory over there. And this should be a week they take advantage of, too, by the way, because they played the Nets tonight. They ended up winning. They play the Raptors, who are not good, on Wednesday. They play the Hawks on Friday at home, who are not good. And then I believe they play the Wizards on Sunday. That should be a 4-0 week. And you should really be starting to really climb up these Eastern Conference standings, stacking wins. That'll do it for tonight's stream. Peace out, everyone. Go Miami Heat.